Hello everyone, how is it going today? Hope you all are having a wonderful day as we start up. I am Roshan VT, and you guys are all you, chat. Yeah, we're back with the DWG Only Campaign. How's everyone doing? I see Maddie got first place today, very nice, followed by Quarry, Melazor, Driver, Gravitas, Necro, Centurion, keep it up. Oh my god, it's been 15 months, Centurion, that's crazy to me, isn't it? But either way, thank you so much for the resubscription. You guys are on a 15-month streak. Quite a few of you are. Blue Man, Xena, Tier, it's good to see both of you. Or all three of you. Carson, good to see you as well. Sleepy, happy Pride, yes, happy Pride for everyone. It is I, Pride Return. Welcome back, Wasp. It's good to see you. Long time no see. Happy Pride Month, friends. Yes, absolutely. Happy Pride Month to all of you as well. Yes, I figured it being June 1st and the start of Pride Month, and honestly, I've been really wanting to play more campaign. I figured I would give you guys an extra day of FTD this week. Is there anyone complaining about this? Happy Pride Month, let's go! But yeah, no, hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. I know this isn't our usual FTD days, but I wanted to have some fun with it, you know? And so today's plan is we pretty much eat up all the Deepwater Guard territory, and we're going to get a spy satellite network set up so we can take on any of the other factions. Also, my roast will be perfect for today. Sadly, there won't be any roast today. That is still going to be tomorrow. I still only do roasts on Fridays and Mondays, even if I play FTD on other days. So if some of you who are only here for the roasts, there's nothing to worry about today. But for those of you guys who actually are interested in the campaign, we can do that for sure. Happy Pride Month. I love Stella's little emotes like that, Cruiser. They're so good. Sorry, I'm still just waking up a little bit. I went back to I woke up at like 3 a.m. this morning and went back to sleep, and still a little sleepy. But yes, oh, there's the ad break. I always forget to do that, don't I, chat? Anyway, I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller, and we can get right into the work. Whee! There we go. All right, let's move you over a bit so it looks like there we go. Now it looks like I'm looking at chat, and now it looks like I'm looking at the game whenever I look at the game. Well, you hooligans commit war crimes. I'll be brewing potions, straight up crafting some devious concoctions. Ah, I see. Actually, you know what? Let's move you over to the left-hand side. There we go. Today feels like a left-hand day. Because I realized that a lot of the stats for my craft are in the right-hand side, so I'd like to avoid that if possible. Right, Roar, oh, never mind. No, what's up? Who dared? Yeah, I know, we're going to the left-hand side. Be brewing potion strip crafts some devious concoctions. Hell yeah, Carson. But no, smallest and true. Yes, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. So, where did we leave off, chat? Does anyone remember from Friday? Just play some more modded Need for Speed Pro Street. I was expecting the drive today, but I guess it's a virtual kind of drive. Very nice, very nice. Australia still win. I think we have that, don't we? Let me see if I remember how to accomplish that. Is it Control Shift Click? I forget how to flip my model. I'll have to ask Neko about that later. Someone who knows how to use VTube Studio will eventually come in here and remind me how to flip my model. Nothing like watching a guy play a boat game while studying for aviation and nautical standardized tests. Hell yeah. No, that sounds great fun. Alright, so we have the Robo Fleet down here with my flagship, the Freebooter, and then Jesse Pinkfin, Water White, and the Purple Pearl. And then up north we have Gustavo, what do they call it? A Stallion Manifest, Sulky, Gustavo Fin, Ermin Trout, and Sail Goodfin. And who are just about to attack another Sinner's Outpost. Interesting. We have the Wood Mule up here. Oh, and Colin Freebooter, right? Colin Freebooter. And then I think that means we have the Freebooty down here. Yeah. Alrighty, not too bad. I think we can get into this, chat. So I think what we do for today is we'll catch up all the supply zones, and then if I get the campaign done, like, I'm anticipating we'll have all the Deepwater Guard killed off by about the 3-hour mark. Did you name one of the Yellowfins Yellow Submarine yet? Not yet. That's going to be next on the list. Or whatever vehicle we have next can be called the Yellow Submarine. But we haven't really built many new ones. So far, we've lost in the Gabagools, and an unfortunate boat disappeared. We still have no idea where it ended up. And then we also lost the Incorrigible in one of the first battles against a Paraiba. Yep, taking the ASTB in a week. Nice, you got this. I believe in you, Wasp. What's up? Not much, Shibachi. How's it going with you? We are currently just planning our... So this free resource zones over here? Wow, okay. Well, yeah, this area for sure will have a shipyard, and then I can have cargo ships going between. Okay, nice. Yeah, we gotta... I think we fight the Onyx Watch next, but we'll get that when we get there. Guess you can't breathe. Asma's currently kicking my ass. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Please do your best to recover from that the best you can. Alright, let's put the timer on. Let's unpause. And is Nora fleet fully healed? Yeah, okay, let's go take out the Sinner's Outpost here before those reinforcements get here. Because we have a few groupers in the area, which is the cargo craft. The Jacob's Treehouse is waiting on more ships. So I would rather not, and then this grouper's coming to pick up the resource zone. I'd rather not let those resources go to fight a war against us. In the meantime, the Colon Freebooter can probably do something over here, I don't know. One second, talking about Colon Freebooter. Nobody redeemed Florsten. I'm just about to fix it. Hey Aperture, how's it going? How was your stream today? Or did you stream today or yesterday? I forget. I got the notification for one of them, but I was busy at the moment, so I couldn't hop in sadly. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Doom the Dark Ages crashed my PC. Oh god. Polantror after... Nice, yeah. Polantror is pretty good. We'll do that first, the next spy today, because I do actually need to build quite a few today. Music is a tad loud. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Alright, is that okay? Let me know when you guys can hear it. I keep my headset on a pretty low level, because I like being able to hear around me while I play, even though I use noise canceling headsets. So... Oh, I'm like dying.
Receiving.
Where is Gig War Economy? I know it has a Hearthstone on it. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna go through, maybe that's what we'll do today. We'll go through and we'll fix up all the campaign designs, with all the little, like, flaws we've noticed since we started. Better could be a bit further, maybe? Like, less quiet, or... Do we have Ronald Rogan as a name yet? No, we do not. How's that? Because I can barely hear the music right now, which is fine. But... a bit quieter? Okay. It's at 10%, and then I can also raise the... or I can lower the master volume if we need, yeah. Alright, let's get this fight started. This is the smaller fleet, which doesn't have a freebooter yet, which is why Colon Freebooter's coming up behind it, but we don't need to wait. It's a Sinner's Outpost, we got this. We don't need to wait for this.
Receiving.
Let's put me on the Estalian Manifest. There we go. And we can begin our battle. So, what are we fighting today? For those of you who may not have seen the Sinner's Outpost the other day, we have our 3 elephants, which actually... Everyone's backwards. Shit. Well, you know what? We're gonna give the Sinner's Outpost a chance, chat. They didn't have a chance against us otherwise. Who's up Sinner in their outpost? Honestly. When the music swells, it can be hard to hear you over it. Okay, okay. And of course, they have a Sea Cobra. God, whoever... Yeah, fun to rebuild this one. It looks so solid. I love it. I need to build, like, I want to redo more small ships. With how well the Yellowfin turned out, I want to redo a lot more of the old Deepwater Guard style stuff. Because the Yellowfin is just a rebuild of the Red Tuna. You know what I mean? And then, obviously, the Selkie was my own build, but, like, I'm really curious to see how the other stuff goes. Okay, they'll turn around, I'm not worried. Yeah, that Sea Cobra ain't hitting anyone anytime soon. There, let's get this camera moving on so we have nicer visuals today. And I can take off the UI, so we can just watch this fight as it plays out. Oh, the small missiles are hidden. Nice, and there goes the big missiles. Straight into the center zone. And it's gone. As is the Sea Cobra. You hate to see it. Honestly, though, looking at the Sinner's Outpost and the Sea Cobra gives me an idea. Maybe we should have our own bases equipped with one Yellowfin as a little defense, or maybe we could do some defense platforms like what the main campaign will be doing soon. Could be an idea. Oh, we take so much damage just from being turned around. That's crazy. Alright, where's the wood mule? Get over here.
Moving now. Moving now. Receiving.
Well, you know what? They maintain formation. I really can't complain about that.
Moving now.
Colon Freebooter, come up here, capture these areas. And then back here, build me. Whee! No, why am I in the Colon Freebooter? I want it to be over here. Wait, why is it in the Gabagools here?
Receiving.
It's not okay. That was strange. Campaign, everyone. It's a little bit messy at times. It happens. We will load vehicle built in, or not built in. Myself. Redesigns owl. There we go. And we'll get this one built up so we can have scouting over here still. You come right over here.
Moving now.
No, that's no starter fortress. You stay here.
Moving now.
Owl, come over here.
Moving out.
There we go. Just so we have that rear line guarded still, so we can see if it even does attack us down below. Hey Neko, Roar needs your help. Something about VT Studio. Hey Neko, I was saying, how do I rotate my VTuber model again? Because chat wants Australia mode. That's what I was gonna ask you. Boy, this faction sure could do some floating barge. It has a crane. Shame it doesn't exist. Look, the flotsam will be built when it's built. Okay. We have the tributary at least. Is that not enough for you people? Trying to steal Australia. It's that or shift. I thought it, yeah, okay, I thought it was. Okay. No, because shift is zoom in. Ah, it is control and then scroll wheel. Alright. There we go, chat. Is that too much in the way of chat? Yeah, it is. 1 second. There we go, okay. Can't believe Roshan was stealing Neko's bit. What do you mean? I've been upside down before. Also, I don't think... Oh, a flying squirrel. Do I have anything to counter a flying squirrel? Actually, I don't know if the freebooter can hit a flying squirrel. Maybe the secondary is good. But no, let's cover my face again. There we go. Keep chat up there. And then we can put me back down in the left. There we go. Alrighty. Australia mode engaged. Oh god. Then the next tributary trickle down Roarkonomics. I really like how we're going full on Roarkonomy with all these bits. Get rotated, idiot. No! Alright, I think the freebooter can handle it. Famous last words. The flying squirrel used to be a lot more scary than it is now, honestly. Not too worried about it. Why am I at the bottom of the ocean? Why am I at the bottom of the ocean? That's strange. Oh, they come in packs of 3. Okay, didn't know that, but we are hitting them at least. I see some block confetti being fired off. Wow, these are some rough waves, my god. Oh, they have glide pod though. Curious. Freebooter doesn't like this water. Damn, I don't even... The Selkies would die in this immediately. I have never tested my ships against such high waves, I won't lie. The secondaries seem to be doing enough, though. The Seaways could be a bit better against those glide bombs, but... Where the hell is the freak? We're completely underwater. God damn, I forgot how rough the waves can get in some areas. There we go, that's what we did with squirrels. I'm looking right now, we took about 10%. I don't think they've actually hit something yet. Yeah, they only hit like 2%. So here's hoping that goes a little bit better for us. Honestly, I think if it was a little bit less rough waves, this may have worked. If you have a bit of water on the boat, yeah, you don't say. I think you might be onto something. Because we are going to flip here because of the waves. The freebooter is made for shallow waters of the archipelago, not for this shit. That is incredible. Oh, that's good to know that flying squirrels do ruin our, flying squirrels in high waves, am I right, folks? Alright, well, let's check our battle end options. Battle. Get out of there. Get the elephants into here.
Ruston,
Yo,
I
what's
have
up?
a message from the field, drifting in the oceans alone.
Drifting in the oceans alone. Alright, while we're here, yeah, that's gonna be quite the storm. The waves seem to be a little bit less harsh down here, though. But like those massive waves, there was nothing we could do against that. Alright, where's my particle? There we go. Let the wood mule build that up so we can get some resources out of this area.
Listening. Moving out.
There we go. Nice, okay, particles built up. Nice, you love to see it. Well, I ran into this when I fought on a swatch in my campaign. The patrol boats did loops in the air after ramping up the waves, while the WW or the World War II destroyer I built took me like a champ. Nice. Oh, and the Paraiba's here now too. Shit. Okay. You know what?
Receiving.
You get over here. You'll fight the Paraiba.
Receiving.
Oh, the
Moving
flying
now.
squirrel's just gone. Didn't even bother to stick around. What a bastard. What a bastard. Alright, we'll come back and fight with the Northern Fleet. The Northern Fleet can take it out with 2 Selkies at least. I don't need to worry about too much about the other stuff, but damn. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of cooked me there using the storm to their advantage. That's the ways where you should better build boats over engineered levels of active stabilization. No, that's cringe. I just simply eat the massive waves if I have to.
Receiving.
That's how I play. Alright, we're on Gustavo Finn. There we go. Let's see how this private goes. If we get the large missiles off, we should be fine. Large missiles are off, so we should be fine. That broadside is gonna hurt, but it missed, thankfully enough. God damn. And there is our broadside going straight into it. Oh, one of our missiles actually got destroyed midair. Damn. That doesn't happen every day. It's in the water now, which means a lot of its broadsides won't work, and we can start firing torpedoes at it. As you can see, the elephants are doing their torpedo runs. I love the way they do those torpedo runs. They're so clean. It's so fun. There we go. Those are a lot of large torpedoes going to the side. Enemies come out and force it. Yeah, honestly. To be fair, this is what's happened in the said course, but I really love the synergy between the elephants and the Selkies against airships. I never realized how well they'd perform together. I should have tested it out, full honesty, but I'm really happy with that. Because like the Selkies will get it to stop flying, and then the elephants just finish it off once it's in the water. It's so clean. It would help if the force actually came in force and not one at a time. They did that on Friday. We did fight like multiple fleets down here together. And same result. The freebooter cleans them up. Alright, there's that bastard. The Selkie took damage, that's fine. Reform the Northern Fleet, let's take him out. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna put on the official logs that the freebooter took 20% damage, not from the squirrels, but from the waters. Official logs say that it was actually you know,
Receiving.
it was taken on water in the heavy storm because it doesn't have a deep draft, right? It's made for shallow water fighting. Hence, that means we're gonna have to make a deep ocean battleship one of these days, guys. It's gonna be fun. Alright, these small missiles should be able to hit and set them on fire. They might not be able to. Yeah, those glide bombs are fucking horrendous. How did that Selkie already die? Just one glide bomb? Damn. Okay, if they're close enough, maybe? Okay, we are hitting them at least. I see blocks falling off them. Or are those just missiles? Those might just be missiles. Yeah, I don't think we're hitting them, actually. Yeah, they just took out the Selkie. That's bad. And there goes... Okay, both Selkies are gone. I was hoping the APS on the Selkies would be able to do something here, honestly. Well, shit. What do I do against that? Yeah, okay, so that's the entire Northern Fleet just gone. The glide bombs took them out. I was hoping we'd be faster than the glide bombs, honestly, with the elephants. Because, like, we go 40 meters a second. That's normally enough to run out magnets, or outrun magnets. But, I guess not. Alrighty, that'll be fun. It's nice to know that, the flying... I didn't know they came in freeze anymore. I thought, we changed that. But no, the fact that they come in squadrons, okay, that makes this interesting. I like that. I might be able to get them with some razor bills. So here, let's exit out of this fight. Okay, Gustavo Finn survived and everyone else died. Okay, these guys did get hit more though, which is nice.
Listening.
Alright, come over here. Oh, come and win some freeze and have large bombs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The update to them was quite good. I haven't fought them since they were updated. I didn't think about it because it was an easy campaign, and they are a godly unit. But alright, let's go see what we have against that, shall we? Build me. I want a squad of 3 razor bills, I think. There you go, just heal everyone up best you can.
Receiving.
That means this entire fleet actually has to go, sadly. Alright, Northern Fleet, you are
Moving now.
over to the graveyard. Sorry, buddy. So those are all the ones we've lost today. That's not great. That was a good portion of the Northern Fleet. Cole and Freebooter survived at least. There's a grouper. And also while we're over here, let's build an owl up here as well. We're not going to move these razor bills very far from the base. They really are just going to be for, like... We're actually going to use them like an aircraft base. In the future, I'd like to be able to do it where like I have to actually build an airfield to have that, but... For right now, we just don't have the assets. Alright.
Listening.
Owl, you come up
Moving
here and
out.
stay up here. Maybe I should just put one on each resource zone, honestly.
Listening.
Can you move right over
Moving
here?
out. Receiving.
Wait, do we have a barnacle down here yet? We do not.
Receiving.
Unfortunate. I want those resources. Weird. That was a bit strange. Alright. Okay, all those resources have been claimed and are now being used. You'll love to see it. There's the next one. And it's a land one. I want to build a custom land base, I think, for this one. What situation would you consider a reload? I wouldn't. We will live with the mistakes we have. It's not like we, like... So the nice thing about building with Deepwater Guard versus Deepwater Guard is that... are you going to build aircraft in this campaign? We've already built aircraft. We have Razor Bills here.
Listening.
The Razor Billions.
Listening.
Let's put you
Moving
at
out.
68.
Listening.
And put you at
Moving out.
70.
Listening.
And move you at, like,
Moving out.
90. Wait, no, that's
Listening.
close now. I don't know who...
Moving out.
I don't understand what's going on with that.
Moving
Aircraft
out.
in this game are silly.
Listening.
Okay, you're a flagship. Okay, so I want you on this side then.
Moving out.
There we go. Wanted to go standard V formation. Okay, there's another... Oh, the Lost City of Serenity up's up there. 150, that's definitely going to be a shipyard. And then we'll probably just ship in all the materials from these resource zones. Fishbone Sprint, yeah. So if that's 150, with 1 million in reserve, that's where I want my next big shipyard to be. You should know off, I don't think I've seen them. Oh yeah, a lot of you are probably too new to have seen a lot of the aircraft I have. I can show them off soonish. Just give me a second here. Oh, that's cool. I've never actually seen that before. I need a cargo airship. Maybe I'll just steal the groupers for a cargo ship later. Okay, so that is a shipyard area. Fortress, yeah, that's a fortress for them. Okay. Where the hell did those flying squirrels go is my next question, actually. Ah, he's down here. Okay, he got repaired. Next time they come out, we'll attack them in force.
Listening.
There we go. I don't think Razor Bills can take on a grouper. Maybe with a cormorant, but even then, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, no, I have 3 different types of aircraft to build. Plus, I have the Shrike and the Frigate Bird. I can show those all off at the end of the campaign session here if I don't end up building them throughout the process. Okay, the windmill's pretty good. Gustavo, go join the freebooter.
Moving now.
And how are you guys looking?
Listening.
You guys barely have any mats, but we'll save you for when that flying scroll comes back. We're not going to move them quite yet. I was thinking of maybe moving them to take out, like, to go with these two guys. But what we'll do instead is
Receiving. Receiving.
you guys become a fleet. Let's go
Moving
capture a
now.
tile, see what they send after us. Wait, they're the official Deepwater Guard planes? Most of them, and then there's carrier planes which haven't been released yet because we haven't built a carrier yet. But all of them, all 5 planes that I currently have will eventually be official Deepwater Guard planes. I'm using the rule that if there's anything I built, I think that's fair game for me to use in this campaign. That's an Orca and a Flying Squirrel coming this way, so the Razor Bills should be able to take out those Flying Squirrels. Razor Bill is the fighter jet. It is not a fighter jet. It's a prop plane. Yes, the Razor Bills are the fighters, the Puffins are the torpedo bombers, and the Cormorant is a dive bomber. I've tried to build a Deepwater Guard carrier a few times now, but I can never just, like, get the vibe right of how I want it. Alright, let's go in.
Listening.
Razor Billium on the way.
Moving out.
Let's take it on. Okay, it called him the Orca as well, so let's
Moving
avoid
out.
that for now.
Receiving. Moving now.
Let's get you to come down here. I was hoping they'd split up, but I guess not. We'll
Listening.
box them in, though. I just hope the Razor Bills know to
Moving
go
out.
after the,
Receiving.
what's it called first?
Listening.
You guys coming over here. Now, the Razor Bill in the past has also had issues with,
Receiving. Receiving.
what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, they're after the yellow fin first. We meant it was Gustavo Fin here, but you know what? That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Receiving.
Okay, I don't know why it's being so glitched there, but yeah, this is the Razor Bill. We'll follow his perspective for this fight, I guess. Did you just get hit? Oh, I thought for a second. I saw the lightning flash at the same time as the Razor Bill got hit. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, there seems to be some graphical glitches today with the land. So that's interesting. Okay, there we go. Dodge that. That's okay. He's getting some hits out on the Flying Squirrels, at least. You'll love to see it. Let's swap over to here. Where is everyone? The freebooter is
Receiving.
out of play. Why? Come on, boot up. We need everyone in here. Okay, we lost 1 Razor Bill. Gustavo Pin's fine. We lose 2 Razor Bills or just 1? I think we lost 2. Okay, well, at least it's not super rough waters this time, which means we can actually, Oh, of course, the waves picked up the moment we get the freebooter in. It's like it knows. Focus on the Orca at this point. Handle the Flying Squirrel afterwards. These are Flying Squirrels. If I don't have anything to hit it, then it's gonna get a little silly here. The Razor Bills can at least keep them distracted. Can you please hold Q on the right one? Jesus Christ. thank you.
Engaging now.
I just want to hit that with crams, please. How are we looking? Yeah, we lost 2 Razor Bills. The Freebooter wasn't fully healed yet, unfortunately, and Gustavo Pin's taking damage as well, but we'll be fine. 'Cause I do believe those scrolls are starting to take hits at least. Yeah, 93. Let's see it, 99, and yeah, there's the Orca. Okay, one of the scrolls is down. So we can hit it, which is nice. Good to know. I do like how you can see like the bullets coming off the Razor Bill. That's so clean. I'm so happy with how that turned out. Yeah, so for those of you wondering what it looks like, it is just a reverse prop or push prop fighter, based off some of the Japanese designs from World War II. Then it has small missiles on the wings. At fighter jet for deep water guard standards. Yeah, I was just saying there was no jet part of it. Are the elephants are also in the game? The elephants? Epic dodges? Truly. Its AI is a little bit squirrely, which is nice. I originally equipped it with a dogfight in AI, but I never really got into finalizing that, so I took it out for now. But eventually I want to give it like a proper like, get behind the enemy and fire type deal. Especially with the APS, because the APS, I switched over to incendiary rounds recently, and it's actually can be pretty good. I don't know if I saved it for this version though. I have a bad habit of trying stuff out and then just not saving it until like later. Yeah, it saw one hit though at least. The small vessels are doing pretty good. The only thing I fear is if it runs out of materials, but it seems like we have something to provide materials for, so we should be fine. I just wish we had more razor bills on it. Nice, okay, got some good hits there. That squirrel's feeling it. Come on, take it out. Nice, okay, squirrel went down, nice. Now we just need this last squirrel to get chipped. Oh, there's 2 more squirrels, sorry. So we didn't hit one earlier, sadly. But you know what? I'm having fun watching them fight at least. Come on, get his ass. I didn't see if those hit or not, damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna let go of the mouse. I'll let you guys see what it looks like from his perspective. Let me know if it's too janky or not. I feel like it should be fine. The flight's pretty smooth. But, Freebooters, once again, underwater. It actually might get hit with the below 80% and sinking if I'm not careful. Ah, come on, go down, please. Oh, it's missing one of its wings, too. Oh, it's nighttime now, damn. Submarine booter, true. It should be fine.
Receiving.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's just the waves, visually. I don't think it's actually being killed anytime soon. I gotta get rid of that deco sometime. I keep forgetting to look at it. I think it's the front left, the secondary. Has to be. I wonder what killed the other 2 razor bills so quickly, if this one survived so long. You know? One of the fly squirrels is down, though. Yeah, maybe we'll move out our razor bills in squads of 5 then, if that would cause it to be better, I think. Up are you, Booter? True. Come on, take him out. That was a good APS burst there. Oh, he's upside down now, nice. Very cool. Still doesn't count as sinking though, so we take those. Gustav Finn just got hit with a massive weapon. Oh, there goes the freebooter, shit. Now it just counts towards sinking. Yeah, honestly, it's just the fact that the waves pick up anytime I fight these bastards. Like, if the waves were consistent, I'd be fine. Oh, well, that sucks. It is what it is. We have an LR1 in the spares. We'll have the tributary pick up the mats and send it over to the barnacle there as well. It's not an unrecoverable amount of resources, at least. Oh, we just lost our last razor build. Damn, losing the last razor build means that we're out then. I don't think we can hit it with anything. Unless it's like damage. Yeah, there we go. Those damn squirrels. How much was that? It was at 85%. That's crazy. Those large bombs just do so much damage. Alright, send you guys over here. Send you guys over here.
Moving out.
Alright, let's figure out what we do next then. I think we just use more razor blades on this one. That's like, what else can we do, right? Oh, I think Rambot died. Because I can't swap to him. Oh well. Alright, let's go grab those again. We'll just build up some more of them. We will build... I think 5 this time should work.
Listening. Listening.
Put them all into one fleet. Then, oh, that is...
Receiving. Moving now.
Oh, that just completely disappeared. Really? I thought materials stay on the site, because it said the Mystery Show dump is old the moment the ship died. So we just lost 300,000 for no
Moving
reason,
now.
which is unfortunate. Named a group Femboy Squadron? Sure. I think there's a lot of campaign changes that I haven't been here for, which is unfortunate. There you go, there's you guys' Femboy Squadron.
Moving out.
Because, like, yeah. For,
Moving now.
for the material dump there, nothing should have been able to steal that yet. You know what I mean? We're planning for the Pacific and went to war in the Atlantic? Honestly, that's how it feels. Alright, well in that case, we'll retaliate down south. We'll start taking out their fortress down here.
Receiving.
Send the Robo fleet over down to this village.
Moving now.
Okay, now I do not condone. I do not regularly condone the condemnation of villages as retaliation for this, for the record.
Listening. Receiving.
All right, take out that village. Can you name one of them 158 AU? Name one of what 158 AU? The squadron or? Ooh, there we go. Oh, that poor swordfish. Doesn't know what's about to happen to him. I think this, oh my god, there's so many small missiles taking him down, Jesus. There it goes. Have we been hit at all? We took one hit to Jesse Pinkfin, and one hit to the Robo Fleet. That's fine. Alright. Actually, with how close the Atlas is here to us, I do want
Engaging
to
now.
target this, because I want it to go down before it can get its cram shots off. Swordfish is still up, that's fine. I never had 4 craft. I was like, why are my own materials there? That's weird. Because those cram shots could possibly do a lot of damage to a yellowfin, so I want to be careful here. That one cram burst should take it out, though. And it's gone. Very nice. Swordfish is down. Atlas, if it wasn't down before, should be soon. Oh, he's still somehow alive, damn. I'll have to take out that coastal defense next, I think. There we go, he's dead.
Engaging
Over here
now.
now. The planes? Yeah, sure. Corey, look, it's not. Look, this is a military installation, okay? We're not retaliating against villagers, I promise. Oh, God. We're not retaliating against villagers, I promise, chat.
Engaging now.
Oh, I'm excited for when that coastal defense gets updated. Looks so bad. Oops. Look, they were collapsed. Maybe they shouldn't build their houses right next to the military installations. That's all I'm saying, okay, chat? Maybe they'll learn better next time. You know what I'm saying? Can we get a good cram hit over here, please? Thank you. Oh, wow, just as I said it, too. How's that for expediency?
Engaging now.
These gantries are one of the things I want to rebuild as well, but I'm not sure how I want to do it, because, like, it's not that they're not detailed, it's just they are very old, but, like, they're already pretty effectively done, you know? Not retaliating against villagers. Yeah, the Americans said the same in Vietnam. Where do we find this use that they're being used as human shield? I don't think that's how that works. Oh my god, the infamous land torpedoes hunger for the house. Yeah, it's being sustained by repairs, that makes sense. Oh god, that house is on fire. Look, we were trying to hit the military installation, I promise. Okay, that guy missed, but, like, Look, the rest of them are, the majority of them are hitting the majority of the rockets are hitting the military installations. We're fine. Look where it got them. No war crimes at all. Exactly. Yeah, that's the gantry down.
Engaging now.
You guys didn't see that? Wow, look at that gantry fall, eh, guys? That's crazy. It's crazy how some buildings get destroyed, eh? Oh, look, a frag round. I wonder where that came from. Wow, we chat. Wonder where they got that frag round from.
Moving now. Receiving.
Alright, we'll have you guys come heal up with the fleet tender. Grouper, Jacob Scorn. I'm not worried about that. What do we actually have here? Maybe I should be worried about that. We only have 5 razor bills and the wood mule. Okay, maybe I'll be a little bit worried about that. Yeah, because we don't have much up there. Alright, send the freebooty up and around.
Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now.
I just want to make sure we don't hit Onyx Watch territory by accident.
Now.
And then we can rebuild the yellow pins up there and go from there. It's not effing coincident if you turn the camera right before the bombs hit. Jesus Christ. Rosen has joined the war on wood. I sure have. Hello, Roaringwood. Hello, Vanguard. How's it going? Alright, come on.
Receiving. Moving now.
Eat up those resources, boys. Yeah, we still have commodities left if I absolutely need, like, an emergency craft, but I don't think I will. I should build a pilferer equivalent, though, I think. Now that I think about it. What is all up here? Sinner's Outpost, the fishing... There's a Sinner's Outpost next to the fishing hole? Oh, you know what that is? That might be a bug. There's that lone flying squirrel left. Because technically, they should only have one of these at a time. The Sinner's Outpost is what they build when they take a resource zone, and the fishing hole is what spawns there naturally. So I think what may have happened was... they're building Sinner's Outposts anywhere so they don't have Sinner's Outposts on them. Which is very funny if that's what they're doing. Why is... Okay, I understand them being at war with Onyx Watch. Why are they at war with SD as well? That's crazy. There's another fishing village up there with Falkenheim. Interesting, okay. Can't keep the fishing hole down? Well, if they're trying to. Right, Global Fleet moves out.
Moving now.
Let's go capture over here. And we'll get the freebooty up there. I think if we really need to, we can probably build like some puffins if like one of these ships comes to attack us. It's just mainly those damn squirrels that we just don't have anything to answer for them right now. Luckily, they don't seem to be building too many. Oh shit, that's a lot. Did you guys have like other wars to fight? Why are you just focused on like Steamworks, Swordfish, Flying Squirrel? Oh, damn it, or goddamn Flying Squirrels. All right, move back for now.
Moving now.
Actually, what am I saying? No, stay there.
Now.
We're close enough, and I forgot that Femboy Squadron can go over top of the water. 158 AU.
Moving out.
Come on, get over here.
Moving out.
The issue is the Flying Squirrels in conjunction with other ships is what's causing us an issue. We had to bombard the village. There are Riker tunnels in there, more larger than the Steel Strider's metro system. Defeated Guard versus SD, truly a war for the ages, honestly. Still blockade us for a bit, but we'll be fine. I just want to get the planes up in here.
Moving out.
Yes, there we go. Now, we should have the numbers here, so I'm hoping that this goes a lot better.
Listening. Listening. Listening.
Let's get them out of each other so they're not accidentally hitting each other.
Listening.
Go. You guys go forward as well. See how this goes.
Receiving.
Alright, there we go. Those glide bombs are coming out on one of us. Don't know who. Hopefully the freebooter, because the freebooter can tank it. Yeah, it's the freebooter. And those razor bills are also going out there. Thank you. I was gonna say, where the hell is my free cam? There it is. Alright. Ooh, they're struggling with the shallow water here. Could have moved them. Oh, no, they're fine. They have shallow keels. See, this is the kind of water the freebooters made the fight on. Rip that swordfish. Also, one of the shells got deleted before we even had a chance. That's crazy. Are we looking for razor bills? We still have all 5. Everything else is going fine. Yeah, it's only the freebooter that's been hit so far, so we're doing pretty good. See, I love having combined arms fights like this too, where it's like you have the fighters and the ships working together. Like, it's so cinematic. I love this shit. Land booter? No, he'll be fine. He has a shallow keel. He might not be fine actually. He does, his collision avoidance is usually off too, so we'll fix him up later. I'm just really hoping we hit one of those damn. Oh, nice. The Steamberg's going down. Okay, good. I just really hope we hit one of those damn fucking squirrels. I'm so tired of them. They had arms. That counts as arms. True. They were armed. We recovered a handful of handguns and a hunting rifle. They were clearly militants. True. Many such cases. We found many flintlocks on the scene of the bombing. Hey, my mast. They bombed my chimney. Alright, there goes the steamworks. So now I think it's just us versus the lands, or the flying squirrels. Land squirrels. Still all 5 razor bills. Freebooter's fine. Jesse Pinkman took a few hits here and there, but I think we should be fine against these guys. Just remember that now we can actually hit them, and we know from experience that we can hit them in the past. They can bleed, chat. 2%. 2% as well. Yeah, so we know they can bleed. Let's just see what else they can do. Oh, see, okay, so last time we only lost the freebooter because it sank, right? So this time we... we don't... By parking it on an island in the atoll, we can't lose it from sinking, chat. We're a genius. It's not taking out too much vital components, at least. Like, the steam engine's still surviving and all that, surprisingly enough. Just does a lot of damage. Wait, one of them hit the water, yes! That's what we love to see. Let's go, one scroll down, chat. This one's probably about to hit something as well, question mark? $96, okay, 4% taken off. I can't see this one quite yet. 3% taken off, okay. Yeah, we got this. Here's how we can still win, chat. We have so many razor bills. We just need one good hit. Yeah, we're whittling them down. Okay. Easily whittling them down. It's just whether or not the freebooter survives the encounter. Because I am out of freebooters after this. Which means I will have to go back to building Selkies afterwards if I lose the freebooter here. Well, actually, hey Blaze, how's it going? Long time no see. Yeah, it's good to see you. The thing I will say is that if we can get the freebooter back in working condition, I'll be quite happy. But we are close to the next commodity gift, at least. So we will be able to do more there. I wish the Sea was able to take out those large bombs a little bit better, honestly. They've been slacking lately. Oh, come on, Razorbill. I believe. Oh, he's on fire, though. He's on fire. That's good. Incendiary's doing its job. Nice, there he goes down. Yeah, once you get like a fire started on one of these guys, it's over for them. And like with those amount of missiles going out in those angles, like it's hard to avoid all of it. I say as he just avoided all of it. How are we looking though? Pinkfin, White, and Pearl are all fine. Razorbill. Okay, we lost one Razorbill. That's fine. I can accept the loss of one Razorbill. Have the new proximity finamajigs on missiles help with AA? Maybe. I haven't equipped these with proximity yet. I will say that much. Nice, there we go, we got it. Look at him spiral out of control up there, the bastard. Come on, just break. Nice, there we go. Alrighty, yeah, we'll take that easily.
Listening. Listening.
Alright, I need to take you out of the fleet.
Listening.
You
Moving
guys
out.
come over here,
Receiving
capture set.
now.
Oh, the capture resets. I hate that the capture resets every time, it's so annoying.
Moving now.
Move
Listening.
the fleet tender up,
Listening.
move one Razor Billion down south.
Moving out.
I like having the graveyard here to see just how many losses we've had over the course of the campaign. Flying Squirrel's coming back, so that means Femboy Squadron is needed back up north.
Moving out.
Alrighty, not a bad little start for us, honestly. We've managed to stop most of their counterattacks as we push further into the Yanwall. Oh, here we go. I swear I'm getting Robot's flashbacks. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is. They're not normally this good. I don't really want to get Onyx Watch involved in here. So I think I'll just take the cheaper commodities here. Oh, imagine that war. That would be a fun war, eh? TG in a war against Steel Striders. No, we'll just take our normal 500,000 commodities, give or take. So now we can build another 1.5 freebooters. So where should we go? Oh, hydrate. You've been a hydrate, Blue Man. I appreciate it. Explosions just change the trajectory of missiles or also cram? I'm not sure. Are you using your Deepwater Guard style craft or also spawning an official craft to fill out your forces? I'm only using Deepwater Guard craft that I myself have designed, whether they're official or not. So, in terms of meter, I could use the Shrike and the Gotha. Or in this case, the Frigate Bird, because that's the Gotha's replacement. But, I can't use, like, a Plunderer, for example. Making that cat made me want to make more Deepwater Guard style stuff. Hell yeah. I'm excited to see it. Alright, I would love to be able to take out that flying squirrel, but he keeps getting away, damn it. It seems like they're amassing for a fight here. And you also have just a single orca, really? I'm kind of offended. Let's repair up that freebooter first, though, honestly. I hate that you can just go right past us. Like, we can't blockade them, but they can blockade us. Like, he's very clearly in our line of sight here. It's very silly that they can just go past us. Get over here, buddy. Honestly, with an orca, it's small enough that even the yellow things can handle it, but I'll send in the freebooter as well, just in case. Yeah, it's already getting nailed. Oh, those crams missed sadly. Why are those so low? Detection, I wonder? No, because it should be able to ship detect. All of them have intra-vehicle transmitters. And the wireless snoopers, because I play by campaign rules. So, only missiles, if I recall, otherwise cram volleys would suck. Fair enough. Oh, they got the steamworks in here as well, shit. Alright, there we go, Orca's down. No, it still has the main gun. I thought that was the main gun. It just... Oh, it was a side turret. It just exploded. Okay, I see. Okay, those crams are not doing too good today. That cram is probably gonna hurt. No, it missed. We're fine. We did flip upside down again, though. To be fair, we are capsizing here because we've lost our entire top side. That would explain also why the cram shots aren't doing the greatest. Alright, can we aim at this, please, since you're right there?
Engaging now.
Oh, that is below 80% and sinking again, damn it. No, he's fine. Okay, he's back, he's back. He's keeping it together. Keep it together, freebooter. Damn waves. The orca's down at least. Nice, there we go. Okay, Steamworks is down. Come on, can the freebooter survive long enough to take out the Steamworks is my question. Can I like retreat you maybe?
Receiving.
No, damn it, he got killed first. Shit. Alright, well we just got commodities for more, I'm not worried. This guy will just be burnt alive as we go through. Yeah, I have to look at that stabilization issue and the reason why it flips over. It's curious. Damn waves. Yeah, it's literally like anytime the freebooter is like slightly weakened to go into battle, the waves pick up and flip him. Like he'll flip on his own, don't get me wrong, but alright, come over here. This is why we have commodities. There you go, Mr. Booter. You may be rebuilt.
Receiving.
Oh, Rambot's not here. Whoops. No construct focused. What do you mean? Bastards.
Receiving.
There we go. Pull all.
Receiving. Listening. Listening.
Is this barnacle not able to... Okay, there's the mats. Does it not have repair tentacles? Like, what's going on here? Why do you not have repair tentacles? That's so weird. I thought I saved it with repair tentacles. I may not have... This is what I mean, like, after we're done, Deepwater Guard today, we'll go through and we'll fix up a lot of stuff. We'll probably build a new building for, like, to have the outpost versus, yard area, or shipyard. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You guys give us, like, 2 seconds.
Receiving.
Take you out.
Receiving. Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
You go over to the
Moving
graveyard.
now.
What is attacking us now? Oh, fucking flying squirrels, god damn it. Alright, get you guys back in here. Let's see, I'll fight that later. I'm boys what else I want. Get over here.
Receiving.
Gig work. Okay, good. Gig war economy at least picked up the fleet tender picked up the freebooters materials at least. The beat rooter, flip booter. Does it Deepwater Guard needs the catamaran sides? Honestly. Frag is honestly incredibly effective. True. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. I'll just move you over here at least. And then I have 76 seconds for the razor bills to get over here. That's fine. Come on. That's silly.
Receiving.
Alright, we need you guys to be as far away as possible while we move here. And then we want these guys to be as close as possible. Except also split up a little bit, please.
Listening. Listening.
There we go.
Receiving.
Alright, let's see how this one squirrel does. That missile is gonna hurt. Yeah, we already immediately took damage on the pink fin. Get over there. Just heal him up a little. Did that just immediately kill him? Which one is this? Oh, this is... No, water white! Heal him, please, my boy. Get him in there, heal him. Now we just see if the razor bills can take this fin out fast enough before it takes out all of my damn yellow fins. Well, we're doing 3% at least. The APS is doing its job. Okay, water white is holding. It's 58%, but it's not sinking yet, so we should be fine. We can't lose all the Breaking Bad reference ships, please. We need some of them alive. Alright, I just had a squirrel take a big load of chunks off of it. Come on, just go down, you bastard. It's the fact that they're so tanky. Like, back in the day, it would be harder to hit, but you'd hit them once they're down. Nowadays, they actually tank shit. I just need one good incendiary burst on them, we should be fine. The APS seems to be able to whittle them down at least. Or can you explain why there are actually so many brick builds in this game? I do not get the appeal. Technically brick builds are the most meta. That's like the long and short of it is people wanna... A lot of people like to play this game, beat all the designs, and then go, well, game's too easy, but they never really try to do anything aside from just a brick, because the brick's the easiest way to win, right? So... It's just how some people are with playing the game.
Listening.
We lost another razor bill, shit. This makes me want to like design like a new air superiority fighter now that can take on the flying squirrel. I'm tired of this shit.
Moving out.
Alright, get over here, buddy.
Listening.
Boy squad and go back up north to your
Moving
base. Meantime, heal up a little bit. Alrighty. Get that new freebooter coming in. Do we have any name for it, or do we just call it Yellow Submarine? What do I have on my Steam notes? Find it way more fun to try and make a good looking craft. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Blue Man. Trust me, you're preaching to the choir here. I love building craft properly. It's more satisfying to have a nice ship. Yeah, I agree with you. You're preaching to the choir here. Honestly, what some people do, which I'm okay with, is like make your internals a brick and then build a nice, beautiful hull around it. I'm fine with that. It's just whether or not people keep it brick-like or not. You build good-looking craft that also perform well. Exactly, right? Razor bill collision. Oh, is that what took it out? I missed it. Hey, Lidbell, welcome in. I'm out grilling with friends so far, unsurprisingly, but sure we will get it going. Hell yeah. Alright, this one will be Yellow Submarine, because that was requested earlier, and I think that means we're all caught up on our names now. Oh, here comes the Horde. Would you look at that? 6-1. That should be this one right here, I think. Yes, it was when you started reading off chat. Ah, I see. So that was just at the end of the battle then. That sucks. I was watching back the recording there.
Listening.
Damn, you hate to see it. We're down to free. Alright, I guess Ranger Bills can only work in squadrons of 3, so it has been foretold. But that is both flying squirrels out of the picture now, at least. Unless they built out Panjandrum. Shuriken. Don't see the Panjandrum very often. Cascabel, Jacob's Scorn, Jacob's Treehouse, Scrapper, Hoplite, and Panjandrum. Okay. 2 Treehouses. Wow, Quarry really has it out for me, eh, chat? I can't believe Quarry would do this to me. If I get the freebooter in time, I should be able to easily piece apart. I don't think we're gonna have the freebooter in time. I built a little skyship with 5x5 air duct cubes. I think free if the elephants can take out 1 Panjandrum, that should be fine. It's just the ever stuff that I worry about. Grouper, Marauder. Oh, Marauder, my boy. My boy. Alright, we're gonna have to start rebuilding the Northern fleet here soon too, because I want to start pushing out from up here and take out this part. I will blot out the sun with my flag, honestly. Quarry in the battlements shooting the sky with flak rounds to hit the sun. One of them will eventually hit. Stretch. Okay. Taking a few losses, let's get our mind back into the game. Can you, like,
Receiving.
repair him,
Moving
please?
now.
Jesus Christ. What do I pay you for, you bastard? Alright, yeah, I was gonna say, Yellow Submarine's gonna have one hell of an induction fight if those guys go up around the Northern way. We'll take out this Panjandrum on its own with the Yellow Pins, once they're healed up. There we go. No, you know, what is that? That's going really fast. An Atlas, okay, that's fine.
Receiving. Moving now.
Take out this Panjandrum real quick. Nothing should be able to join.
Receiving.
But I have been proven wrong before.
Receiving. Receiving.
Go. Oh my god, thank you. Okay. Torpedoes will go out. Yeah, it's a cramcraft. I don't think we're gonna get hit too much. They have some shard guns, but I'm not worried about that either. And like other types of simple weapons, but those cramped infantry's really gonna kill us. There's the incendiaries. Here comes the torpedoes right into the paddle wheel. That'll be nice actually. We can take out those crams and the paddle wheels. That'd be quite happy. There's one cram. Oh, it survived. Oh, there's the shard guns. They make little sci-fi sounds. I love them. The purple pearl remains. Yeah, it's the only one that's survived. Well, I think it's the only OG craft that has survived so far. Because all the Breaking Bad references, aside from like all like Ermintrout, Sail Goodfin, and Gustavo Finn, all died unfortunately. So we're just down the purple pearl for like the first batch of free, because that was the Incorrigible and the Gabagools for the first batch of Yellowfins. Wait, yeah, since Flash doesn't do shit anymore, it's even less effective. Currently looking on the bread on a workshop fighter was dodgier than the squirrel, and yet. And Yi Pantheon, this one is a mess to read. Yep, breadboard will do that. There we go. This just feels like this feels like three like teenagers bullying like some old guy, just having the elephant. Oh, never mind those. Oh, that's their art. Okay, I was gonna. We still haven't taken any damage. Nice. This poor Panjandro is just getting bullied. I will say, I was talking with Pota about it, like, I think making the elephants go so fast was such a good idea. They really do just act like little patrol boats. Alright, he's on fire and drowning. That is great. Okay, excuse me, fuck, that sun went far fast. Did you guys see that? Bro had places to be. He fucking bum-moosed. Yeah, we didn't take a single bit of damage there. That's crazy.
Moving now.
Back here.
Moving now.
There's you guys over
Receiving.
here.
Moving
This
now.
way. I do like the way the new strategic AI is working, though. I said this last time I played a campaign, but I really haven't, like, involved a lot of campaign time since 2015. So a lot of stuff has changed. Like, I miss garrisons. I miss the garrison tiles. I think that was interesting, but I like this way where they can build up actual fleets as well. How are we looking for about a freebooter? We're gonna need this to go a little bit faster, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, put an expedite order on that freebooter, please, because we have a lot of shit coming at us. I think the freebooter does handle most of us, though. Blew that ship so hard the sun noped out. The sun was like, I don't want to see this. Ew. Alright, Yellow Submarine is in play. Let's go.
Moving now.
Where is the rest of the fleets?
Receiving.
Over here.
Moving now.
This is where we'll fight them, boys.
Receiving.
Merge these guys into the fleet.
Receiving.
Make you a flagship.
Receiving. Moving
Let's
now.
go.
Moving now.
Oh, we have to have a fun fight in the narrow passes.
Moving now.
Deep Outer Guard's one. I do like how they will use swarm tactics like this. It's so much fun. No Selkies? No, we lost the Selkies. Remember they died? I just haven't rebuilt them yet.
Receiving.
And honestly, the Selkies I really only need in conjunction with the Yellowfins. Otherwise, a freebooter plus Yellowfins is perfectly fine. So there's nothing that the Selkies really do that a freebooter or the Yellowfins can't.
Receiving.
Alright, let's have you guys move out as, like, forward observers.
Receiving.
I'll go on the Yellow Submarine. And we'll have ourselves a battle, shall we? I think I said, like, let's do 45k as the max, just because otherwise my computer does chug with this many ships. This will give us an advantage because our ships 1-to-1 are better. But it's just how we have to play sometimes for the stream to look nice. Oh, I didn't get any of my ships, and this is just the freebooter in here. Damn, okay. You hate to see it. Fire on the closer one first, please. Never mind, we gotta check out the hoplite. Oh my god, look at all those ships down there. Jesus.
Engaging now.
Cascable's actually, unironically, probably the most dangerous fin right here right now. Jacob's Scorn is upside down. Jacob's Treehouse isn't dangerous. Panjandrum's not dangerous. Panjandrum actually might be able to hurt the freebooter, but not the elephants at least. Okay, let him get out of water white before we spawn him in, hopefully. Because if water white spawns inside the freebooter, I'm going to be very upset. Can we take out... where did that Jacob's Scorn go? Did it already sink? Is it gone? Oh no, there it is. Oh, the poor treehouse too.
Engaging now.
Let's take him out. We'll take out Quarry first. I don't mind losing to normal Deep-Water Guard stuff. I won't lose to any Quarry designs. I refuse. I think the Selkies all died. They did, yes. I'll have more of them soon, but honestly, they don't do well in rough waves. Like, worse than the freebooter does. The Yellowfin is the only thing we have that does well in rough waves. And booter again? No, it's fine, don't worry. Alright, there goes the treehouse. Panjandrum spawns in next.
Engaging now.
I still have to solo all of us. The Yellowfins aren't allowed to spawn in yet. Damn. We'll take this Panjandrum and then I think we'll be able to spawn in the Yellowfins to help clean up all the small little guys. I wonder what made the Scorn flip upside down though. I've never seen that happen before. Oh nice, we got to the side of it too, so Panjandrum's gonna have a rough time here. And see, this is how the freebooter's meant to fight, chat, into some nice, flat, like, you know, gentle waves, getting a nice broadside off on the enemies. This is what we love to see. There goes the torpedo run. One missed, that's fine. There goes the Panjandrum. And now our boys spawn in, so we don't have to raise the limit or anything. Where did that cram shell come from? Is that from you, buddy? No, you don't have cram. Who the fuck sent that shell at me? Oh, take a core ship now.
Engaging now.
It is coming from over here. Oh! Hey, little guy! What are you doing back there? That's what he was doing. Alright, beat the hell out of Quarry ships before we before we do anything else. Yar all cringe into the device. Welcome in, Elbor. How's it going? Prepare for my arrival form. There we go. Okay, Quarry's designs are out. So even if I lose now, I didn't lose the Quarry. That's the important thing. I forgot I can zoom in now by default.
Engaging now.
Binoculars. Take out that Scorn. He's been dead on the ground too long enough. Poor guy needs a break. I'm excited to see Paphos' rebuild of the Scorn. He is building one soonish, he was saying. There go, Scorn's down. Now the Shuriken.
Engaging now.
Look at him go, chat. He's trying his best. I want to build more like, in the style of the Shuriken and the Scrapper, where you get like those airboat styles. Oh, and he's gone. Got torpedoed. Thorns down. There we go. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that against surface targets, we just kind of destroy them. Which I am quite happy about.
Moving now.
Like, they really just can't do much to us on the surface. Are all these, like, designs cores because you outsource them? No, they're not. Because, again, I do about 80% of my builds, and then the last, like, you know, I have, like, Potat work on 10% with me, because then I'll edit a lot of his stuff, and then I have Corey do, like, a lot of the detailing. But, in terms of the actual functionality of the build, Corey doesn't have much input, I don't think. He does a lot of the turret caps for me, like, decoratively, but Corey, feel to correct me if I'm wrong. An albacore is rapidly in front. Oh god, yeah, no, the albacore I think would ruin me right now unless I had Selkies, ironically enough. Yeah, the Selkies still are our best answer against, like, fast airships that can dodge cram, but... Alright, I want to rebuild some yellow pins up top. Oh, we had the freebooty, right. I forgot we have the additional freebooter up here. Are these guys... Jacob Scorn and... okay.
Receiving.
Don't have to capture anywhere, just go take out those bastards. Because I don't think they have it. I think we just killed their last big wave of reinforcements for a little while. And we're cutting off this area here from them, which means once we capture this area, this will automatically become ours. No, it became neutral, sorry, my bad. Regardless, we can, you know, fix the border gore later, that's fine.
Receiving. Moving now.
Yeah, here comes some Atlas, Steamworks. All stuff that, we can handle. Okay. Yeah, I just want to take out this northern bit up here. Border roar, true.
Receiving.
Alright, show me what you got up here. Jacob Scorn, get over here, buddy. You're not making it away that easy. Oh, but Grouper joined in too, I see. Well, in that case, we'll start back here. And hopefully the water's not too choppy. Though, honestly, I can't imagine the Jacob Scorn being any better at this than Freebooter. It's a little bit choppy. But you know what? We'll be fine. We have full health. Because if we're struggling, that means they're for sure struggling. Because Jacob Scorn is old enough that it definitely does not have active stabilization. This is good to know for when we go up to the cold lock, though, because all of, like, Neater, when we get up to Onyx Watch, is going to be like this, right? Look at that airtime! Holy shit! My god! That's insane. So I think I was right when I said I'll have to build a submarine fleet to take on Onyx Watch with Deepwater Guard only style. Or maybe an airship fleet. Maybe I'll do some airships as well. Do some Balloon Corps style builds. But, yeah. Yeah, this definitely ain't working. Look at those damn waves. Free floater. Are you sure you didn't change the weather options? Are you able to change the campaign weather options? Yeah, it's campaign. Yeah, everything's... I didn't do this. I promise. Why would I change the weather options to make this harder on the preview? No, if I don't touch the internals, that means I'm not responsible for any war crimes defense. Exactly. Corey, you wouldn't want to be responsible for what I've done with these boats, would you? Oh, we already killed the fishing hole. That's crazy. Oh, nighttime. See, if you hold your freebooter sideways, chat, you get more accuracy. Did you know that?
Engaging now.
Let's see if we can take out the grouper at least. But yeah, Cold Lock is known for its storms, so we might have to Battle of the Atlantic this shit, honestly. Nice, there we go. Alright, we take out the flying train. Now what we do is we view battle end options. Is this will re-flip the freebooter up and around. There we go. It is now flipped back right side up. And we can go back to fighting normally. Yes, I will cheese this because the waves are cheesing me. Alright, as we were. Look at that, the waves calmed down too, very nice. It's actually possible to fight now. Yeah, so I think mostly catamarans and submarines will be the play for up here, I think. Especially if those waves will get massive in the future again. Yeah, these are just crazy waves. Honestly, yeah. Because this is how it's supposed to be. This is what the freebooter is meant to fight in. Oh, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. The waves just changed again. Please, no. We finally had a moment of respite. Oh, the fishing hole is back. I thought it died.
Engaging now.
I guess the news of its death was greatly exaggerated. Which, again, can't lose to this, because that's a quarry build. I can't afford to lose to these. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, watching the freebooter come in over the waves towards the fishing hole is really funny, I don't know why. Oh, we lost the front turret, shit. There we go, take him out. Submarines, I love them. Yeah, I love building them as well. There we go, we AI cored it, it seems. Yeah, AI dead. Nice.
Receiving.
What is left, just a grouper? Alrighty, I think we're good here.
Receiving. Moving now.
Backwards. And we get some yellow pins built up over here, I think.
Listening.
That grouper can do whatever it wants, but we took out the facility at least, which is what I'm happy about. There we go. Build me... Oops, that's not what I want. Build me 2 yellow pins, please. There we go. He's done. That that cargo ship is fucking blockading me. Are you kidding me? Don't you have anything better to do, you nasty little fish? Alright, fine. Fuck you, fish. Perish. We're a few cannons short, but you know what? I don't care. There we go, got a first hit. Alright, we got him. Roar will not be able to financially recover from an elevated quarry, honestly. I can't do it. They never expect the second fishing hole. True. Many such fish. Stretch. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there's definitely some changes I'm going to make to quite a few of these craft for when we're ready to go against the Onyx Watch, I think. Alright, groupers in the ocean, it's sinking. Alright, now can we please have some time to rest? My god.
Receiving.
Those elephants almost built up. Come on. Protecting us down here now.
Receiving.
It's an Atlas. Just one Atlas, really? Yeah, okay. Look how peaceful it is over here in comparison. No, war never ends on this economy, honestly. We are in a wartime economy. Yeah, so one of the big changes I'm going to make is heartstones on every campaign, or every craft, obviously. Look at that nice waveless water as we take up the Atlas here. God, it's so on fire. Look at that blow off confetti, my god. The elephants go around. Oh, I just can't hit him. Okay. Do not land on top of me, you bastard. Okay, thank you. Freebooter, dodge it, freebooter. Alright, there we go. What's the function of the heartstones? They keep the rampart alive. There we go. All they do pretty much is just they keep rampart alive so that you don't lose anything.
Moving now.
Or you don't lose health and then that will kill Rambot. Right, come on. Nice, the elephant's ready to go. Go, go, go.
Moving now. Receiving. Moving now.
Okay, well that's this area up here done. We're gonna slowly capture our way up there now, see what we can do against it. The AI will retaliate, of course, but there's really not much they can do when we're taking over this much speed. Like, with this much speed. So, we're gonna take this tile first, though, so it doesn't become neutral like this one did down here. Then what we'll do is when we get to this area here, we'll capture, 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 that will make all of this neutral. Similar to this middle tile.
Actually, if we have one little razor bill...
Listening.
You split from the fleet.
Listening. Moving out.
Keep the 2 razor bills here.
Listening.
You can go capture over here.
Moving out.
He goes like 86 meters a second, so he's got time. Alright, Steamworks is once again attacking us down here. And capturing these 2 tiles here means they'll stop attacking the resource zone at least. Go Yellow Submarine! True, Melazar. They're doing quite good. No, we've gotten quite a few good, It's just those flying squirrels really crippled us. We have a way to fight them now, which is nice. But,
Receiving.
it's annoying for sure. So maybe that's an elephant I'll make too. It's like, if they start coming up more and more in the fight,
Receiving.
I'll work towards building the counter towards them. I don't think we need one though, because I think they come up too sporadically to need one. Come on, take it down. Just the swarm from the elephants is always so good. And honestly, the freebooter secondaries are never to snuff at either. Oh, we just lost a render distance mod. Alrighty, there he goes. We're good.
Receiving. Moving now.
Okay. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've made so little progress. I realized we've only been going for an hour and a half, but we made such little progress today because of those damn flying squirrels. We have to rebuild everything. But now we have a fleet once again with 2 Yellowfins and a freebooter up here. No, that's not what I want. Whoops.
Receiving.
You're the Yellowfins, right?
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
You know, actually, I don't care how the fleet looks. You're fine. Alright, free booties.
Receiving.
Free.
Moving now.
Move you back down to here. And we'll continue on our way. There we go. EP now. Yeah, have a good one, Cruiser. Happy Pride Month to you as well. So I didn't fix the deco issue with the big ship. Yeah, I mentioned that. I just didn't have time to play after stream on yesterday or Friday. It will get fixed when we do all of our revisions later in the stream. So I want to take out Deepwater Guard today, and then we'll revise it.
Moving now.
Yeah, because that's the 151, which is going to be very nice for us. Because that's even better than our start in garbage patch, honestly. It's definitely better than anything we've picked up down here. Jesus Christ, these are so bad. Alrighty. Do you play FTD outside of streams? I do normally, yes. A lot of my builds actually are started off stream. Because sometimes if it's like 3 AM and I'm awake and I just want to do something, I'll build a hull. But I do play it quite often outside of stream as well. And obviously I record stuff as well, right? But see about a small little plane, by the way. I really don't know how to make planes. I did not see the small little plane. Are you talking about in the Discord, or are you talking about in campaign? The one on the cat, yes, on DC. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, I saw the screenshot you posted, but I haven't seen it in game yet, so I'm not quite sure what it looks like. Because from the angle of the screenshot, I didn't zoom in, it was on my mobile. Either way, still though, you did a really good job on the catamaran you did. I'm excited to see more of it, and whatever builds you do.
Moving now.
Yeah, get that nice little tile there.
Listening.
Clean up all that border gore. Let's move forward with you as
Moving
well.
now.
I'm not seeing any big counter-offensives, which means I think they're finally out of steam.
Receiving.
I think we
Moving
finally
now.
drained them of their resources. What I want to do before we go to more of Onyx Watch as well is I want to have like three fleets ready to take out these resource zones immediately. Plateau, Oil Refinery, and the Furnace. And then I'll have another fleet up here at Serenity, which can push forward into the Cold Walk directly. But obviously that will have to wait. The one thing I will say as well is I'm not going to allow the scrapping of any ships to rebuild other ships. Or at least, actually, no, I will allow that, but I'm not going to, like, delete their blueprints. Any ship that has actively fought for us will be put down into the graveyard down here when we get a chance. So far we have lost the Incorrigible, the Gabagool, Stallion Manifest, Sulky, Ermintrout, Sail Goodfin, and... we should have 2 Razorbills, no? Oh, yeah. 3 Razorbills, the Colin Freebooter, Gustavo Finn, Razorbill, Robo Fleet, and Razorbill. Okay. We've lost a lot of Razorbills, my god. 14 ships so far we've lost. Plane looks cute, definitely fills up the deck space nicely. Nice. Tried to fill it to fix the hull, but it's difficult to make it taller. Well, you might want to make it taller if you're going to use it in campaign, as you saw with my my ships here. Alright. Fortress is the base of the faction's power. Yeah, it's trying to build a Paraiba. Yeah, okay, they're out of resources. We've won the war of attrition, chat. Because we still have a shit ton of resources and reserves, at least. Got Philip the Wood Mule. Yeah, taking on the Onyx Watch will be a hard attack for us. We're gonna have to fight. Yeah, I'm gonna build a new surface ship for it, I think.
Receiving.
So
Moving
this
now.
is all got neutraled. So we gotta get up there quickly before anyone else tries to steal it from us. No, not the fishing boats. Yeah, sorry, Syrup. We lost the majority of the fishing bad boats. The only ones that survived are Water White and Jesse Pinkfin. But Ermin Trout, Sail Goodfin, and Gustavo Finn all passed away, sadly. Alright. I'll let someone else capture this, like, far northern tile. I don't particularly care about that too much. I just want the resource zone for sure, because 150 is incredible. Material completely expended here. Damn, okay. I don't think I've ever seen a resource zone completely expend. Oh, there is it. Okay, there it is in reserve. I was like, god damn. I don't know what happens when material gets completely expended, honestly. It doesn't come up too often. Because quite a few of my areas still have good reserves, though, at least. Especially with up here. Wait, Yellow Submarine is the fleet? Yeah, it's the new Northern fleet.
Receiving.
So, or sorry, it's the new Southern fleet down here. It's the flagship of the Southern fleet, and then the Free Booty is the one that Rufus named. That's the flagship of the Northern fleet. We lost the Colin Freebooter, the Robo Fleets, and I think it was just those two. Or did we have 3 that we lost? Yeah, I think it's just... We've only lost 2 freebooters so far. Or 2 freebooters, because we built 3 originally, then we built an extra one. There we go. Alright. You guys come over here now. Wood Mule, get up here, build another barnacle for us. That's everything we'll build today, too. At least we'll start building some actual proper fortresses for ourselves. Has business to push out the catapult, but it somehow blows itself up with its own missiles at low speeds. Interesting. Also, only 6k resources. I can somehow beat the main ship, which is 54k. Very interesting. What do you have on it? I'm curious. Yeah, they have to be expended at more than one area, because... Like, I feel like we would have seen something by now, you know? Alright, let's go take on the Moray Gantry. The Falkenheim. And some potentially innocent villages. We're not sure yet. They might still be hostile. We don't know. They're probably armed with flintlocks, Chad, so like...
Moving now.
That's all I'm saying. How do you keep your motivation when playing these long-ass playthroughs? Great question. The answer, honestly, is having a narrative.
Receiving.
I really enjoy being a storyteller, and so I have fun with, you know, building up a story. Especially here, where we're not exactly doing the best. If I was just steamrolling, this would be a lot more boring than actually having setbacks. But, you know, the flying squirrel being a setback makes it a lot of fun. Shoot that fin out of the sky,
Engaging now.
please. Motherfucker, he scuffed the paint on my build. Hasn't even done 1% yet, Jesus Christ. I'm so excited for the Falconham update, it's gonna be so much fun. He's scuffing the paint and taking my railings off. I see, but yeah. And like, a big part of it too is like, you know, a lot of creative games like this is, the fun is what you make of it. You know, like, I find FTD really fun because like, if I was just building my own, like, you know, metal skin crafts, Deepwater Guard would be super easy, it wouldn't be any challenge. Facing Deepwater Guard with their own restrictions makes it actually fun and challenging. And like, I imagine that the other factions, it's gonna get, you know, far worse in terms of, like, how the hell do I take on the Lightning Hoods with Deepwater Guard, right? So I'll have to bend the rules here and there. Like, maybe I'll do a lot of Tesla coils. You know what I mean? Or like, even with the Freebooter, I use a lot of heavy armor around the turrets, because it's a broadsider. So there's just, like, a lot of this game I'll have to bend the rules for. You know? But at the same time, it's not about, to me at least, it's not about the physical challenge of beating it with Deepwater Guard only builds, it's about the narrative challenge of like, alright, I have a bunch of these wood craft. Even if they're not completely wood like Deepwater Guard would be. You know what I mean? So it's all about forming a narrative and having fun with it. And that's the other thing too, is that don't force yourself to play something. If you're not having fun,
Engaging
don't
now.
that's the fastest way to get burnout, right? Like, I know back in October I took a week off from FTD, and I did the same thing in February. I occasionally just take a week off from FTD because I play this game quite often, almost every day, every week. And that's a lot. I will not lie.
Engaging now.
I love the moray gantry, having like the half-built moray in there. It's so cool. I got seabirds down, so now we take out the gantry. And I think even for me, like, I've restarted campaign a few times now. Because, like, I'll find a better way to do stuff narratively. I had a logbook that kept me going for a bit, but I guess I didn't do well enough. What do you mean? I'm curious. Like, were you just journaling everything you did? I thought I just lost something because I saw the... No, that was the Falconham going... Or the Duster going down. Because, like, for me, streaming also keeps me honest, right? Like, streaming keeps me going with it. And even in the past, like, I'll start a stream and then, like, we'll hit a snag and I'm like, shit, I need a cargo ship here or something like that, right? Which is why I only started this campaign again, because I felt I had enough craft to actually complete it. Was that a collision over there? No, okay, good. Yeah, a logbook's not a bad idea, though. Has no rubber? No, I should maybe invest in that. Oh yeah, rubber would definitely help if you're having issues with plane crashing into the ship. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I do love those cram guns on the freebooter boat. It's so fun. I need to figure out how I want to do the 150k craft, because I think we're gonna need that less as time goes on, obviously, but I think it's still a nice slot to have just for a medium patrol craft. Oh, the seabird's back on. Nope.
Engaging now.
Kill it with fire. How is this fucking gantry still alive too? My god. There we go. Did we just nail the AI again? That's hilarious if we did. No, it's still aiming. Damn. It's just, it can't aim past the gantry, I don't think. Yeah, I think I wrote every council meeting about what happened as if River was a pirate word. Hell yeah. See, that's a fun way of doing it. That's how you should do it. That's effectively what I do. Like, so I'm going to take this footage, go back through and make a narrative campaign out of it. That's why I'm getting so many shots like this where I have, like, you know, the UI down and all that. The issue might be with the live chat, but I'll probably, like, have to doctor some footage Like what I'll probably do actually is I'll use the stream footage as a guide for what happened, and then do a bunch of custom footage so I can get some really cool like combat shots. Oh, look at the little truck! I forgot about the water tower. Oh, those are the days. Oh, freeze, my man. Cut the screen. A what craft? What do you mean a what craft? Cut the screen. Oh, that is fun. Yeah, I want to do like a full narrative campaign with like voice acting from my friends. So, what I might do actually is, for those of you familiar with Paradox games, I might do an after-action report style, where you know, like I play the game, I record it so I know what happens at like, all the major events, and then I write it narratively as if that's an after-action report. What would be really fun actually is writing it as if it was like a history 5 years after the conquest of Nieder by a pirate lord. I think that could be a really fun written idea too. That's actually the one thing I miss about the forums, is that with forums you were able to do that, but with Discord it doesn't work the same. So it's not quite the same as if it would be with forums and the after actions, but everyone prefers the Discord, so maybe I'll slap the writing part on Reddit and then the video will be separate. Who knows? We'll see. River Rat would stream the downfall of their enemies. True. To be honest, I feel like Captain Shack's method could work, to be honest. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Like, have like the little narrative blurbs at the start explaining what I'm doing.
Receiving.
That's not a bad idea.
Receiving.
Alright, capture this
Moving
tile,
now.
then we'll get all this neutral.
Receiving. Moving now.
Come here and help them. Do we have our... Okay, the wood meal's going up. The agro economy is going to be there. Yeah, so we just finalized conquering these guys. And honestly, looking at the time, we're just about to hit 2 hours here. I think I was right with my 3-hour estimate for finishing off the Deepwater Guard. Pirate Lords would have time to write the logs in their jail time, honestly. But like writing it as like from a historical perspective could be really fun, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Just not sure how I would do that, you know? So I'm just gonna stretch here. Ooh, there we go. Maybe see if there's a way you can record only the game feed. There is, but it's too intensive is the issue. To stream and record at the same time would be too intensive, unfortunately. I tried that back with Stellaris, back when we were doing Stellaris, because I wanted to do something similar with that, and it just didn't work out, which is okay. It happens. Not every idea has to be done. Oh, who would I have to... Really, I'd have to fight the Deepwater Guard on my own. Weird. I guess I should have just kept some commodities back. Lead a war against Deepwater Guard and White Flares. I don't have a border with them, so they might not be able to attack me yet, actually. Why would the White Flares join them, though, is my question. Because they would reward me for fighting them on my own. Oh, it's because the great talents I'd have to bribe. That's... What a weird way of doing diplomacy. I really miss the old diplomacy style of just bribing directly instead of doing shit like this. Because, like, this is so nonsensical. You know? We'll take the 1.9 million, though. We get 4 hours next time as well, which is, again, it's weird. I'm only taking that because I know White Flares, like, Easy Craft aren't fully updated yet. So it's not... They're sending a Duster against me. This feels evil.
Receiving. Moving now.
Duster and a coffin nail. Oh, are we the bad guys, chat?
Receiving.
Alright.
Moving now.
You're doomed. Maybe second spy set? Yeah, I'm gonna do that soon, don't worry. Actually, what I want to do first, though, is... I guess I'll do his combat first. Coffin Nail, Wanda... Oh, they got some stuff built up. Nothing we can't handle, obviously, but...
Receiving.
Alright, let's fight him. There's the rest of them. Jacob's Tree. I was like, why are we at such a... the Marauder. Alright, we're going to put it down to 50k as usual. That's about half the reserve fleet right now, which means they had quite a bit more stuff in the back line. But you know what? I'm confident. The waves are shallow. I'm confident about this. What's over there? Oh, that's the next resource zone. That's why there's so much stuff here. I see. They were able to chain together craft all the way over there? That's crazy. What do we have? Duster, Marauder, Jacob's Trails. One is all the way over there. Treehouse, Marauder, Marauder, Marauder. Oops, all Marauders. Jesus Christ, okay. Are we even hitting that? That's the Pig and Slop Ammunition Factory, I think. Judging by how square it is. Yeah, that's the Pig and Slop Ammunition Factory. Have the spy stats been named? We have one that's Palantiror, and we have one that is Sororn. So we're gonna have one per resource zone, so you'll be able to have plenty more soon. There is unnamed ones. May add something to your idea. Make a choice first about tone. Do you want it to be a comedic or more of a cheesy pirate-style narrative? That would help a lot with shaping the whole idea. Yeah, I agree. The tone-wise, I'm gonna have it, like I said, as like a history, because it's gonna be a prelude to a custom campaign where each faction is based off of whatever sub-faction or sub-style I develop. It's gonna be like a really small, like, you know, 5 new craft per faction, and just the rest is filtered out with Deepwater Guard designs already in the game. But, so like, for example, the Deepwater Guard equivalent will be what I'm using right now. It'll be a Yellowfin, some Selkies, the Freebooter, right? The Tributary. And then, like, probably, like, fit in some smaller, like, Goldwater craft. Hey, Basil, welcome in. How's it going? Good to see you. EP Raid, true. Basil is eternally EP. Can we get a shout out for Basil, please? Epic Smog. Welcome in. How's it going? We're currently doing our campaign today. That's the Davy Jones outpost.
Now.
Didn't realize we were so close to it. Sorry, we just accidentally found the enemy faction. Well, I guess we're only fighting the white players then, chat. Oh, so historical storytelling narrative, like in a documentary? That's the plan, yes. Maybe with some like, exaggerated BBC-style acting, you know what I mean? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys all doing today? It's good to see you. Basil Raiders, yeah, that's what I'm saying. For those of you that don't know Basil, she's a good friend of mine. She's an artist friend. And she does very silly streams at very silly hours, is the best way I can describe her. But how have you been? It's good to see you. The rumors of... She was also the one going on Twitter exaggerating the people saying that I died when I was on vacation. So, the rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. Okay, but fighting against the white flayers. That means, chat, but we're gonna have to build... I guess that means just white flayers is our next target. I'm very EP well. I did art and then I got too tired, so I rated out. Aw, what did you send today? What did you do art-wise today? I'm curious. How are we looking? We're actually taking a fair amount of damage from this. Damn. That broadside wall actually hurts. Oh, it doesn't help. There's stuff behind us coming in now too, as we take out chunks of the Davy Jones outpost. All right. Honestly, the elephants are more helpful than they are dangerous here. So we're gonna throw in everything here. Because we need the elephants to start taking out that backline stuff. Their torpedoes will take out most of it. And then the one, it's gonna be a little bit laggy here, guys. I apologize, but how's it looking over there? Okay, that's a little bit too disorienting. It's not too bad. Yikes. There we go. Yeah, I forgot how bulky the Davy Jones outpost is. Yes, you were on vacation. I was telling everyone I could. You died. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was hilarious. I got back from vacation and I was like, what the hell is this tweet? I found out it was Basil spreading misinformation. Okay, there we go. Davy Jones outpost is down. That's the enemy faction HQ. Gee, emote commissions? Ooh, cute. You should send me the emotes as a spoiler for how the art looks. I'm curious how it looks. Right, there's all the yellow pins back there. The freebooter actually, this may have been a bad idea. Those marauders turn around pretty fast. If they get good cram hits on us, we could actually lose. Especially with how tanky that is. That falling apart now? No. It has gone mostly silent though, so let's focus our fire on other stuff. Let's focus our fire on the Marauder over here.
Engaging now.
Yeah, because there's that cram shell I was worried about. Yeah, we're taking quite a bit of damage here. We still have all of our turrets? We have all of our cram turrets at least. So our broadside wise we're doing pretty good. It's not like usual emote look, but sure. Oh, how did? No, I just, anytime people raid in from doing art, Borderwise, my friend, does this a lot, where he'll do art and then he just sends it to my DMs on Discord. So I was just gonna have you do the same thing, because I love seeing art early. It's like a little spoiler, it's always great. What just exploded? Is that the treehouse? No, the treehouse hasn't exploded yet, sadly. Is that me who exploded then? Probably had to have been me, yeah? With the degraded mode on, I can't... Okay, that Marauder actually may have gone down. Yeah, I think that Marauder's going down because the freebooter switch targets automatically. A couple of light hits the ammo storage on the DJO. Was it? No, DJO was not being fired at. The DJO was so out of date, but yeah, see, like, even the missiles bounce. It's crazy. Alright. Yeah, the elephants are starting to get into their backline too and take out those ships with torpedoes, which is nice. Again, this is going to be a little bit laggy just because we have so many troops in here. I think that coffin nail next, actually. That's a fair point. Because that coffin nail can do some serious damage and has a sea whiz, which will pretty much invalidate the... Yeah, we just lost one of the elephants. We just lost... Oh, no, that was our last original one. We just lost the Purple Pearl. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. That was our last original crap. Oh, we just lost Jesse Pinkfin, too. Oh, good God, the humanity, chat. Oh, they just died immediately. What even hit them, I wonder? Was it the treehouse? No way. It had to have been the treehouse, because nothing else is even facing them remotely. Quarry just assassinated 2 of our Yellowfins, chat. The audacity. Not Jesse Pinkman. No, not Jesse Pinkman. They took him out. Water White is the only one left now. Please survive, Yellow Submarine. I don't think it's gonna survive. I think I didn't know if Davy Jones' outpost was right there. I think we took on more than we can chew. Unless we can get that coffin nail out soon. We just lost Water White as well. I have no idea what the hell is taking them out so hard. It has to be the treehouse, but like, what weapons does the treehouse have that can do that much damage? Unless it's the coffin nail from downtown. Because I'm like 95% sure the coffin nail is the most dangerous in here right now. That's why I'm focusing on it. Interesting. I've never seen that happen before. They shall never cook again? No, sadly not. Trios has pure HE. Yeah, but that doesn't do that much damage. Like we dunked on one earlier. Yeah, even the Yellow Submarine is suppressed, sadly. Looks like we're fighting this one out, guys. Ah, my detection's torn off. That's what's going on. Yeah, we're losing the barrels now. Yeah, they managed to ambush us by having a fortress called in from 2 tiles away, almost. Because, for the record, we started this battle over here. They called in all the way over to here because they had a chain of ships. Again, this is why I prefer the garrison format. It just worked a little bit better, in my opinion. They're only AI dead, though. They're not fully dead, but I think they will be fully dead after this battle. Yeah, so unfortunately, we'll end that sacrifice there.
Receiving.
Alright, Gig Economy, get out of there. Run away, cargo ship. Pick up as much... Okay, good. We got as much salvage as we could, at least. They only get 60k from us.
Receiving.
Alright, and we throw all of you guys over to the graveyard. You hate to see it, honestly. There he goes.
Receiving.
That Duster is going to catch us. I think we lose Gig Economy as well, sadly. The fact that they can blockade you from behind is crazy. Alright, well, we'll come back over here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to chain the entire front over. That's crazy. Classic Davy Jones W, honestly. You could have fled on the Purple Pearl. I don't think so. The Purple Pearl was the first one shot out. Yeah, submarine could have been saved. I don't think it could have been. Me tired? Yeah, I keep saying the words rock boy. I have no idea what the hell has happened. So essentially, we just lost our entire submarine fleet because the AI, it just happened to have a chain of craft which could call in their entire HQ instead of just fighting one at a time like how we have to do. It was the AI dead, but you could have taken manual control. It was at like 60%.
Receiving.
I don't think we were winning that, buddy.
Moving now.
Losing the gig economy in our fleet tender is going to be a larger blow here, but we have 1.9 million. I'm not too worried.
Receiving.
Alright, up here. Here. Where is the resource? There we go. Build up the barnacle up here, so we can get this as a northern area. The owl as well. And... get me a... Selkie, or... Selkie up here. Yeah, we're just gonna lose the... It has no weapons, it can't fight.
Moving now.
It's also an enemy territory, so I can't even build weapons on top of it, unfortunately.
Receiving.
Oh, that's the most materials they'll have for a while, sadly.
Moving now.
Alrighty.
Receiving.
We're gonna move you guys down here.
Now.
Let's go take out the Davy Jones outpost, if they're gonna act like this. Those bastards. Ooh, look. Oh, that was the Battle of Laguna. That's 2 campaigns now where we had the Battle of Laguna end terribly for us, Chad. Have we noticed that? That's 2 of them now. The Deepwater Guard destroyed the gig economy. Honestly, hello, Cassie. How's it going? No, see, you for real died. Yeah, honestly, I did die there. Basil is a prophet, chat. She predicted that I would die. As long as we maintain no border with white flares, we should be fine. For 4 hours. Because the lightning hood still exists, which blocks off the border here. If anything, I think they actually took some of the white flares' territory, so... Is white flares at war with anyone else? They're at war with me, Steel Striders, and Twin Guard. Yeah, so they're not gonna be causing us issues anytime soon, hopefully. If they do, then I'm gonna be pissed. Economy in shambles, the Roar Session. Yeah. Yes, we'll name a new fleet tender the Roar Session. Absolutely.
Listening.
Alright. New tributary.
Receiving.
Roar Session. There you go. And I think there's someone else wanted to name one something, I forget too now. But
Listening.
Sauron there. We have the owl here. This will be
Listening.
the Polant Roar. There we go. And then the owl up here. What did you guys want this one to be called? Silky Owl.
Listening.
There's another name we had for an owl. I'm pretty sure. I forget what it is now. Great Draw Oppression. Well, it's not a Great Draw Oppression yet. Give it time. Can't they send reinforcements through Allied territory? They don't have any Allied territory to defend. At least I don't think they do. See, that's exactly why I left that tile neutral, because, yeah, I don't think they can get to me. Regardless, fighting a 1v1... Oh, you're right. No, there's the Earthbreaker right there. You right. Regardless, we fought a lot of these unupdated designs before. We should be able to survive. What about those rock eaters in the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? Oh, the Gorons. Yeah, they're called Gorons. Oh, I gotta stretch. The Gorons. The Roaring 20th strikes again. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of... I'm seeing a lot of parallels to our last campaign. It's fine, though, because we're going to take out the...
Receiving. Moving now.
We're going to take out these bastards, and we'll go from there. But the Sauron over so we can at least see, because they have white flare assets now. We know that much at least. Let's see if they chain all this shit together again. Okay, I hope you like my EP and probably dead viewers. Have fun, I'm gonna nap. Yeah, have a good one, Basil. Thank you so much for sharing your community today. It was great getting to see you again. As for any of Basil's viewers, please go get food, water, and rest as you need. I'm just going to be doing a lot of tactical games. Yeah, they are coming through the territory update. You hate to see it, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to be having fun with this game for a little bit. This is pretty much just an RTS that we've been playing. I help work on this game, so it's one of those things that it's fun to play occasionally and see what's going. What's that resource called? Which one? Serenity or Laguna? Sector, Harrow. Okay, all those the freebooter beats. And I know this because we, even the old freebooter used to beat a lot of white player craft, so. What we're going to do is up here, we are going to build 2 freebooters.
Listening.
And get them all the resources they need for said 2 freebooters. Just to hold the northern front. Oh, I forgot this barnacle didn't have any fucking... I gotta make actual shipyard places. It's so annoying when this happens. Yeah, thank you. Repair tentacles. There we go. Get me as much as you can. I need these built instantly. There you go, 83 each, that will work. Yeah, because those white player guys are coming down to join them here now, which is annoying. Incredibly annoying, you could say.
Moving now.
Let's see what that Harrow can do to us. I don't think it can do much. Next resource harvester is Mariachi Trench. Absolutely. Name 1 Linux and 1 Windows, and it'll be an epic duel. Boot fleet. Sarcasm. Hell yeah. Name a freebooter the Battle of Laguna. Okay, for sure. Yeah, because this is 2 campaigns now where we've had that happen, where a battle at Laguna Island has fucked us. Which is really funny to me, because I'm constantly getting the Fell for It Again award.
Receiving.
I fell for the Battle at Laguna Again award, chat.
Receiving. Receiving.
Yeah, now let's see what shenanigans joined us this time. What do you guys think joined? Oh, it was just the white players. That's crazy. Is that gonna completely fuck me over? Okay, let's see what is the Harrow? Because I know a lot of white players has been updated since the last time I played. It's just a little hovercraft? Oh, it's a hydrofoil. It's a nuke craft, isn't it? It's absolutely a rammer. No? Okay, avoid it. Oh, it's a flamer, right. It's the flame craft. I see. We're made out of wood. We're made out of wood, for those of you that don't know. Interesting. That's a cool little guy. I like him. It barely did anything to us, thank God, but interesting nonetheless.
Receiving.
I do love, though, that like white players are facing off against much larger militaries up north, and they're like, yeah, let's send an entire force down to help some random pirates. Last second nuke combat. That's what I thought it was going to be, honestly. I'm surprised it wasn't. Oh, I don't think you saw it. No, I don't. I must not have. Alright, come on, get these freebooters up. Okay, those guys are all coming down here at least. They're gonna group up around the Davy Jones outpost, which is unfortunate. But I can just send in more freebooters as needed. I'm waiting to see what that satellite sees before I... Yeah, what do they have grouped up here? Earthraker, Charger, Duster, Coffin Nail, Jacob's Treehouse, Davy Jones outpost. Davy Jones did repair, okay. No. Alrighty, because I would like to be able to blockade these guys from coming in, honestly. The Pontus is a submarine, but we have torpedoes, I'm not worried about that. Like, look how many fucking forces they're sending to help the Deepwater Guard, it's crazy. Like, the diplomacy in this game just... I'm gonna have to recommend that to Sean and them, because the new system is just so funky. Alright, if I fight you, does it call in all of them? No, okay, good. So that is a Rookie and a Harrow. That's fine, we beat those.
Receiving. Receiving.
There we go.
Receiving.
there we go. Take on the Harrow first, of course. All
Engaging
target.
now.
Because the faster we can take that out, the better we'll be. The rookie doesn't really scare me, because I don't think it's been updated. I'm not sure, actually. I got some good hits on it. It's going to come right towards you, which means hit it with cram shot. Ooh, okay. Something on the freebird just exploded. I think they got one of my turrets. The flamethrower will be concerning. I also felt that factions tend to be a bit maltose when it comes to defending the core, so you can just kind of do decapitation strike. Yeah, that's going to be fixed, because we're going to have turrets soon that are based on difficulty, which should solve most of that issue, at least. That is a last-minute nuke, you're right. Okay, I don't think that works how it's meant to. And the rookie... Oh, there it goes! Yeah, we're okay. I think we'll be okay. Lacerator. That, I actually don't know what it does. It has very little materials, though, so I assume it's not too big of a threat. Pontus, Rupkeep, the Dissector. Alright, give me the Recession over here.
Receiving. Receiving.
That reminds me, I think I've been modifying these each time, haven't I? Yeah. Alright, Heartstone, Extension. Thank you, and then Compact with Paratentacles in here. And then what we'll do is we'll actually save this as a new tributary. Make sure the cruise speed is still the same. Oh, nice, we got 1 extra speed out of that. Huge. You'll love to see it.
Receiving.
Okay. I'm gonna capture 8-1, which is probably right here, honestly. I don't feel like zooming down. Yeah, that's 8-1 right there. I think the last raider's the plane. Ooh, okay, that'll be fun. Hopefully our missiles can hit it then. A lot of these later faction planes will be pretty fast for us, so... We need to defend the location. Yeah, like the fact that white flares is defended Deepwater Guard outpost more than... Oh, it's still damaged, it never healed, okay. But most of these are white flare craft. Is crazy. Not especially scary, fair enough.
Receiving. Receiving. Moving now.
Oh, I saw them trying to attack there. And we'll just catch these guys out as they come to defend, honestly. I don't want to let them group up too much. We're going to have to piecemeal them out. Actually, are those 2 freebooters done now?
Receiving.
Not quite, no. Oh, we have materials. Get over here. F5, please. I want to keep some commodities next time so that we don't get screwed into having to fight 2 factions at once again. Because having to pay commodities to fight just Deepwater Guard, but being paid to fight with flares at the same time was weird. Like, why would the Great Talents care about the Deepwater Guard, you know what I mean?
Receiving.
Alright, let's see how they chainmail these together. Seems to be just the Deepwater Guard stuff. Okay, good. That leaves all the white flare stuff on its own.
Receiving.
We're at a little bit of percentage loss, but that's fine.
Receiving.
These elephants don't even have names yet, my god. Let me know if anyone wants to name those, by the way. Okay, now did that call in the fortress action now that I think about it? It did, let's go. Okay, so we can easily take that in here. Please. Want the free camp. Okay, take out the Coffin Nail
Engaging
first,
now.
please. Coffin Nail, if I fire enough missiles out at the sea, we focus on that instead of the cram shells, we'll be fine. Then we just go from there. Yeah, it's already burning to a crisp. That's good. We've already lost one of the elephants, sadly. I'm not sure which one. Presumably the one that's losing its mind over here. Got AI sniped. Well, rip to anyone who wanted to name it one of those elephants. Sorry, guys. Oh, come on, just fire the crams, please. Yeah, we're already integrated mode shit. We missed. Can we get Archime's firing, please? Like, we do need to take that down sometime today. Control and holding fire to the failsafe. We'll stop that, please. What is actually taking this so long? We're getting like devoured out here. Those cramps don't take that long to reload unless it's that slow down, like slowed down right now. There, okay, well something else got it, I guess. Won't complain about that. Focus on treehouse.
Engage now.
We'll go from there. We lost our. Oh, there it is. There's the cramp. Let's go. Rip the quarry's designs once again. Never allowed to live. Unless I miss. Oh, no, we did not miss. That Marauder shell might actually do something. No, it just aimed at me instead, we're fine. Fully degraded, but yeah. You missed most. No, that's fine, we hit enough. Hey, Kyosuke, how's it going? Alright, we're at 89%. I do like that the Freebooter can keep fighting for so long, though. That's quite nice. Like, just how long it can fight for, even after it's, like, severely crippled. This poor guy's just burning alive down here, my god. Alright, come on. There we go. So, okay, left-hand C-Wiz is still active, that's good. You love to see it. Dude, those ones mostly miss. Oh, never mind, that's gonna be a good center mass shot. There we go. That should take out the APS. That'll take out the paddle wheel, that'll take out the engine. And did that take it down below enough? It did, it's disintegrating. Let's go. Once again, 2 AM, just dropped by to take a peek. Yeah, no worries, we're just doing more of the campaign today. I figured it was, you know, it's June 1st, it's Pride Month, I'm gonna have a nice little campaign day. That Marauder's still alive, take it down.
Engaging now.
I can get those torpedoes out on it. Those torpedoes means that it's probably gonna die soon, honestly, so let's aim for the Wanda now.
Engaging now.
Yeah, cause those torpedoes will, like, free-shot a Marauder, case in point. Don't get me wrong, the Cram probably helped as well. Yeah, I don't know why we weren't firing the Cram at the, God, look at how far those explosions sent that sword. Oh, Wanda. The Wanda looks like the swordfish now, it's really silly. There we go, got a nice hit with secondaries. Alright, now it's time we take out the damn outpost.
Engaging now.
How are we looking? 87? That's not bad. We did lose one of our paddle wheels, though. I will say, the Freebooters, as silly as they have been, like, if you get them into like their actual combat zone, and they've been holding their own pretty good. Like, they can take a lot of punishment, surprisingly enough. As long as those turrets don't get clipped, like, it's a good time. Never once actually fielded a craft that uses cramps. I make a turret once, but ended up not using it. Oh, interesting. I use a lot of cramps, I find. Hey, Diesel, is the tree mod making your game lag or something? I've never seen your FTD so laggy. No, it was just because we had like 86,000 at once. It could be the render distance mod as well, don't get me wrong, but the degraded modes because we had so many craft on at once. Once they start disintegrating, it's getting better. We also have that slowdown because of the ammo hits and all that. Alright, let's see if we can get those good shots on the outpost. Nice. APS versus Cram is like Dex versus Strength, honestly. And I've played Dark Souls. I refuse to play Dex builds. Yeah. Alright, so that cleans up the Deepwater Guard at least. And that only really leaves the White Flares left, which just happen to be in their territory for God knows why. Diesel, you missed it earlier. I was complaining about the diplomacy system, because fighting the Deepwater Guard, I would have to pay 400,000, but fighting the Deepwater Guard and White Flares, I got paid 1.4 million. It's like, that doesn't make sense. Just let me continue fighting just the Deepwater Guard. The default with APS, but a second making good ones, it ends up being a high caliber slow firing railgun. Honestly, just there's free stats, right? The cooling limit and all that, just work around with the stats until you get one that works. There we go. Alright, that is the Davy Jones outpost gone. I don't understand the bribing system. It used to be so much better where you could either just insult or bribe. And like it was so much nicer in terms of being able to choose who you fight. Because if someone declares war on you, you just bribe them until they stop. Nowadays, you can only insult. You can't bribe them anymore. Free diplomacy system was superior. Honestly, like, I like the new menu. It looks cool, but it just doesn't work as well in gameplay. There he goes. Alrighty. With that battle out of the way, we've gotten the Deepwater Guard destroyed, mostly. This is good. This is considered by many to be poggers. Because we took out the Moray Gantry, we took out the DJO. I think that's everything that we need to take out. Yeah, dead men tell no tales. Pirates, the scum of the Neater's waters. They're greedy thieves that care nothing for the world, nor care for those that they steal from and hurt. The 4 pirate wars of Deepwater Guard had each surrendered to save their own filthy skins. Protectors of Airwork, they called themselves, but they grew rich standing on the backs of the poor and gave nothing back. Haining them would be too quick, too merciful, and if they were dead, they couldn't tell others of their downfall. No, the pirate lords work off their debt to the people. They will till the fields, dig the wells, and build the homes under the watchful eyes of armed guards until their debt is paid. That they will come has yet to be decided. There's a burning fire within your eyes that the one who betrayed you, Captain Sal, is dead in the water where he belongs for what he did. Piracy can be expected to end in due time, but you still have a mission to accomplish. Your quest cannot stop here. Choose your next target and bring forth the winds of change. Also, fun fact, we're not stopping piracy. It's more like under new management. Oh, we got fleet blockaded because the battle took us into there? That's crazy. That's so silly. How does it even work like that, honestly? So so again, we started this battle over here, chat.
Receiving. Moving now.
Like, what the hell? Anyway, so now all the territory is neutral, which means that they can't actually take any of our territory because they have to border us if they want to take territory.
Receiving. Moving now.
Alright, well, I guess we're losing the freebooty and those 2 yellowfins then, because I'm not going to be able to fight that. Because that's not how this game works. Like, look at that shit. That's so, you know what? We're gonna cheese this then. If they want to be cheesy, we can be cheesy too. We'll fight them one-on-one each time. I'm already injured, so it's not going to be a victorious fight, but you know what? It'll be fine. Oh, both yellowfins did survive. Weird. Just one doesn't have AI, which presumably is this one. So we can use this. I don't know where it's going. It's going after the Harrow. Yeah, what an interesting choice for the game to do. At least it's all small, like white flare stuff, but, well, yeah, no, the campaign is, like, there's a lot of issues where I'm like, this does need to be fixed. How did that ram? It didn't hit me. Again, some fins in this game where I'm like, curious. Peculiar, even. Alright, well, we'll lose both the elephants. We're gonna lose the entire fleet anyway, it doesn't matter. But, what is that? Is that the Lacerator? That is, okay. Interesting way of fighting. Well, at least we know what to expect from the white flares going forward now, at least. Good luck with your campaign. Yeah, have a good one, Kyosuke. If you're in information, I recommend watching Kings and Generals on YouTube. I already do, don't worry. Battle order can be visit. What do you think, Roar? I missed your earlier answer. Earlier answer about what? You said, what do I think about what? Just the narrative formation? Yeah, I already have a way I want to form it, don't worry. They really hit me with the nuke as I spawned in, eh? That's so rude. Here, check out this guy first if you can.
Engaging now.
Oh, that took out my turrets too, damn. Oh no, that only took out the back few of my turrets, I see. And now I'm getting hearts. One second, let's just build a quick heart stun in here. Oh no, I can't build it, we're in enemy territory, right, yeah. This is such a stupid battle, like this shouldn't even been a fight. Well, you know, I'm glad he's struggling as much as I am, at least. You know? that lacerator. Get over here, buddy. There you go. Yeah, let's see if we can get up there. Doing the old style, or maybe not. Maybe we're. Ah, that's annoying. Thank you. The lacerator just blew up. Okay. If we win this, I have no idea how. Lost torpedo craft to the air units. It wasn't to the air units. It was to the fact that I got cheesed by the game to start off with.
Engaging now.
Like, this should not have been a fight I've had to take, because I wasn't even in the board area. Presumably a nuke craft? No? Maybe not. Yes. Melee at least. Yeah, it's a nuke craft. We're literally gonna win here because their nuke craft just can't crack me. Now that could do some damage.
Engaging
Let's take
now.
that out. I swear to God, if I win this somehow, I'm gonna be so upset. Yeah, they have shields. I don't think we win this unless we reload in time. Yeah, I doubt it. Oh, the reload was just barely too slow. Oh, the barrels are actually preventing them from chopping me up, though. That's funny. Here, let's take this. Hit it back. You can. Let's go. Huge. 70%. Okay, we took out one of their rams though. 68%, that's fine, we can get away. 80% in sinking, let's go, boys! The freebooty refuses to die. How are we winning this fight? My god. I think that was an Earthraker, right? Yeah, so that's no interceptor, which we know doesn't work, so. Fucking a legend. Dude, if this actually wins, I'm gonna be more pissed if this wins rather than how we would have lost in the first place. I have no business winning this fight. 67%. Oh, I think we're gonna start sinking though. I think that took off our hydrofoil. Yeah, we're dead in the water, sadly. Damn. Yeah, we took down enough though that they can't really attack us. Nah, yeah, they took off our they took off way too much of our flotation area. Now the question is, does this count as sinking? Because technically we're still above water. We still float. We still have our torpedo batteries? We have one. Well, let me fire the torpedoes. Let me fire the torpedoes. Please. So we can fire the torpedoes. Was it 9? No. Do I not have the torpedoes labeled? Damn. Oh well. Alright, I'll accept that loss. No person suppressed. Why would we lose this? Ah, because we're blocked. Oh, right, yeah, we got blockaded somehow because they spawned on top of us. That's crazy. There we go. We're finally breaking apart. Oh, never mind. We're still fighting for it. We fired at the end. Oh, the torpedo controller got knocked out. But somebody can fire at least the torpedoes, right? Oh, we're still getting some shots off. Don't ask me how, I don't know, but they still attack you used ability. The ship is top armor, honestly. Still float till it disintegrates. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the care package. Always appreciated. Yeah, so I think we're gonna need. I think we'll use airships against white players. I think we'll have to use airships, sadly. Well, I say sadly, I don't get the designs balloon core stuff very often, but we'll get some quick airships going. And I think that's what we'll design today afterwards. Maybe some little APS guys, or maybe some Senno style craft. be honest, the belly might actually be thicker than this actual top armor level. The belly's only 3 pieces, whereas the top is 4. That's why it's so top heavy, is because it actually has a lot more top armor. Oh, there are rush today? Nope, only Monday and Friday. You can still send stuff in, so I look at it on tomorrow, but... Now, any extra days of FTD, they won't have roasts. Alright, I'm just gonna end this, because I think it's safe to say we're not gonna win it, and I've been patient. Alrighty.
Receiving.
You guys can go join the graveyard
Moving
fleet.
now.
What a silly little
Receiving.
mechanic that, like,
Moving now.
there's so much stuff that's busted like that, sadly. And it's just the result of how the game works. Like, there's not much you can do about it. Because they're going to be stuck staying there now, because they're going to be grouped into an area where there's no reason for them to go there anymore. In the meantime, we have 2 freebooters up here, which will be fresh off the presses. And ready to play. Would you look at that? Alright, get the wood mule back here. That's a Selkie.
Receiving.
There you go, get you back
Moving
here.
now. Receiving.
You come here.
Moving now.
We're gonna start taking all these areas and get these resource zones going, so that we can have
Moving now.
cargo ships
Moving
moving
now.
between the places. I do want to send one in, but it's not really finished. Then send it in tomorrow. You have until tomorrow. Insert smart beam here from Game of Thrones. Hey Montana, how's it going? Alrighty. So we'll take up these free resource zones, because Sandbanks has 100, which is nice. 60, 30. Again, 150 is just too good. So good to have. And they seem to think they're gonna be they're gonna be attacking us up here soon. So that means we'll want a freebooter up here as well.
Listening.
Let's get you built up real quick. I'm gonna put the tentacles on you and then send you on your way and save you this time. Not that it's gonna matter, because we're gonna be building a new shipyard to replace this guy. But just if I have to use them anywhere else, I would like to be able to have them functional. Same with the tributary against Hearthstone. Yeah, technically though, we did accomplish what we wanted to today, which is nice. Yeah, they're all moving away. I think we want 2 freebooters against this guy. He still can't capture anything we do, though. Which is quite silly to me. The Harrow... okay, the Harrow might actually be able to go down against the Selkie. I wonder. I doubt it. I'm gonna preface that, especially because we have the rough seas over here. I doubt it, but let's try it.
Receiving. Receiving.
Let's see what we can do against them, eh? Get as far away as possible. Get over there. Stop fucking teleporting, Jesus Christ. There's one missile. Oh, it got caught by the wave. No. Maybe if it's going in a straight line, we can hit it. Ah, it moved at the last second. Damn, you hate to see it. But you know what? The Selkie's underwater, at least. It won't be able to do much to us if we're underwater. Like, it won't be able to catch us on fire. Oh, they're coming back for a second pass? No way it managed to jump over the missiles. You hate to see it. Yeah, I hate to see it. Hey, Krill, welcome in. How's it going? Oh shit, you're playing campaign? Yeah, we got enough to start a campaign. The way, diplomacy, has fucked us, but it is how it is. Turn around. Let's not have a broken Selkie moment. Those are very maneuverable large missiles. Stop it? Oh, it got hit by the water. Nice. Oh, but now I can't see it. That's nice. Oh shit. Alright, here, we're just gonna use the auto turret. Or, you know what? We take those.
Receiving.
I said the Selkie could beat it, I was right. Let's go, chat. Always right, never punished. Some crazy waves, honestly, yeah, no, they've, I need to get some deeper bound ships to survive those waves. Boy creature's in pain, she's an unbearable headache. Oh no, get some Advil! Or, do you have any ibuprofen? You have a headache. Not do your best, girl. Go relax. Want this rookie, the sector. You guys can't capture. Like, they're gonna realize they can't capture it, and then they're gonna feel like fools.
Listening. Moving out.
Come on, capture it. Dumbasses.
Receiving. Moving now.
This is not meant to be divorce session.
Receiving.
Or did we already lose divorce session? I forget, actually.
Receiving.
No, I wanted you guys all as
Receiving.
one fleet. Jesus Christ.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Receiving.
Gig economy. Okay, no, we did not lose divorce session. Okay, good. It's hard to tell sometimes. So yeah, they just stay there now and they bug out. So that's fun. And they're all gonna go join in on them. Yeah, moving to capture 6-4. Like, they can't do it. It's not how the game works. Buddy, you're playing the game wrong. Autis, Wrecker, Slasher. Regardless, I think this is where we'll save it for now. White player. Now we get to go figure out how we want to beat those guys up. Shall we, chat? Anyway, before we do that, though, I'm going to take a quick break here, go use the washroom, go grab some water, and I will be right back. I'm going to run some ads when I'm gone. As always, you'll be on the Be Right Back screen, so you're not going to be missing any of the content. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Alright, we are back, chat. So, let's look over what we already have. Freebooter, Selkie, Tributary, and Yellowfin. So, taking a look at what we already have, I think it's safe to say that the Freebooter is probably going to be the only one that's useful going forward from here at 300,000, and maybe the Tributary just because it's a cargo craft, but like, honestly, I'm not holding my breath. First thing I am going to do, though, is everything gets a Heartstone. That was a mistake I missed the first time, which I'd rather not do again, because that was very annoying, always having the like the black and white screen. You probably need, like, what, one extension? Yeah, you're good. Okay, and then you over here, same pin, I think. Let's put you, ooh, we did fill you up with wood, didn't we? Oops, all wood. Really? There has to be some place we didn't put wood in. You know what? Right back here, we're fine. There we go. Okay. So you are good to go. You are good to go. I didn't change anything about you, but just make sure. You are good to go. And now the freebooter, we need a little bit more touch-ups here. So I believe it's you that has the untethered decos, no? Okay, in that case, it is you. Here, let's... No, I was right. It was the cram turret. Fuck you guys who said it was all the small ones. It's the cram turret. I was right. Never trust in chat again. Okay, the issue though is how do I get it to turn? I'd love to be able to see where the deco is, because I don't know what's causing it to stay. But there it is. It's over here. How do I get rid of this? That's my question. Like, where is this even attached to? You know what I mean? Wait, it's a mage's name already, lol? No, yeah, you're fine. The return's true. Many such returns. So how the hell do I get this fin off of here? Because I don't know, like, why it's still on here. All things considered. Are you connected back here? No. Not connected back here. Yeah, that's all right. So like, where the hell is this thing connected to? You know what I mean? Is it stuck inside here? But like, there's nothing inside here that it should be stuck to, and it's untethered, which means when I delete it, it should be fine. I wonder if it's just a part of corruption, maybe. Because, like, again, there's, like, no reason why it should be in here right now. You know what I mean? And it's on this turret specifically. Yet we can't seem to get rid of it. That's only one. Yeah, like, it's untethered, so... I do wonder how to get rid of that. Might be. I have an idea. No, it's still in. Okay, we start taking off turrets until we find the one where it's no longer connected. Okay, it was the front right one. So that means we're actually fine to put you back. Why was it offset like that? That's so weird. Strange. Alright, you're right, that solves that issue. Let's find a heartstone for it. Is there a hole there? No, okay, it was just a weird graphical bug. Heartstone can go right here, why not? There we go. Alright, we solved the problem, chat. Alright, that's the pre-bidder done now. So there's our early game fleet perfectly solved. Now we have to discuss how we want to build up from here. So I'm just changing the stream titles because we're no longer doing the campaign for today. Anti-white players. Ah, sure, we call it that. Why not? No chat's clear on the cram cans at the secondaries. Well, I went on both those front secondaries and deleted all tethered. So like, you can watch the footage back. I went on the right one and the left one, and both of them said when I hit it. So clearly it was a weird bug regardless. So building off of these, what do we think we need? I think we need a fast fire and APS. Would I be? Do we feel like I'd be right in assuming that, chat? Do we feel like that's what we need, or what do we feel like we need? Because the elephant has missiles, which can take out some of the white flares craft. But Incendiary's not as good against white flares as it was against... what's it called? Deepwater Guard, obviously. I was hoping what would happen is we'd have time after eliminating the Deepwater Guard to build up a fleet against the Onyx Watch, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be happening anytime soon, sadly. It seems like we have to fight white flares right away. I'm just trying to think of conceptually what ideas I want to do. I had the paddle gun Pathos style idea earlier. Yeah, mid-sized frigate destroyer, if you will, provide an air cover for formation. Well, it's not necessarily the air cover. I think we just need faster firing guns against white flares. It doesn't even have to be necessarily air cover. Alright. Tributary only has a militarized version, so we don't get to see him anymore. The Selkie, I don't think we can modify too much. The Freebooter, I don't want to modify. It's a Papa-style ship. And the Elephant was our most recent build. So, let's take a look at some ideas that we have. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at what ideas are already in the game. Because the Elephant is one of our most successful crafts so far, just in terms of campaign usage. Like, it was really fun getting to use them. So what do we have in campaigns that we might be able to steal from, eh? Jacob's Delight actually could be an idea. 2 Marauder strap together. Could be an idea. Jacob's Folly... Might be able to turn that into a burst fire APS machine. That could be fun. The Javelin story mode. The Kalmar was already updated. Leverback, Loggerhead. We ought to use the Marauder as a style guide for our cargo ship. But I'm also not against turning the Marauder into a frigate, you know what I mean? I love Marauder rebuilds. A Mist Raider rebuild, actually, it's in the right cost range. I'm really not a fan of the Mist Raider, but it's in the right cost range. Why are there so many unconnected what? How does that even happen? That's weird. Okay. God, this fin is old. I forgot about this. Jesus Christ. What if we rebuild the Mist Raider, chat? And have it as our Pilferer equivalent? Those literally are just Pilferer turrets and an Atlas turret. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this is what we'll do. We'll rebuild this one. Another rebuilds then? Yeah, why not? Like, the Yellowfin worked out great as a rebuild, right? From the Red Tuna. Could be fun. That's what I'm thinking. No, chat, it's clear in the crab. Alright. So what style do we want to do this in, chat? That's my next question for you guys. Gonna let y'all decide this one, I think. Which angle do we want to approach this from? Because I'm thinking if we do... Oh, sorry, I'm a bit sleepy. If we do... I don't necessarily want to do more gold water. Bottom? Oh yeah, we'll build it from the bottom, true. We've done a lot of gold water so far. And we could try doing some Riker style in here, but Riker style would significantly change it. Pathos style would make it... maybe, actually. Yeah, is that the Mist Raider of Elephants? Well, that's what I'm saying, Corey. Let's rebuild it. So, functionally, it has 4 paddle wheels. That's a big part of it. Has an Atlas gun, which we'll probably swap out for a different APS, for an AA gun. And then I want to have 3 APS turrets as its main weaponry. Riker Pathos style, maybe? Well, Riker style is going to be different from Pathos. And how big is it? 113 by 29. Yeah, that works. And maybe we keep the hammerhead front. Yeah, we can do this Riker style. Frontal Sea was a film to behold. It's not even connected. It's not even connected anymore. Jesus. Alright. We'll start off with that hammerhead, I guess. Oh, jeez, that's rough. Okay. Let's do for... It's not really a hammerhead, it's more of an axe head, isn't it? Now that I look at it. Okay, we'll do a Paphos style front, I think. I think that would be a good idea. Go. Go. Do 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. That'll be about the same width. Yeah, regardless, it should be fine. Especially just as a little axe bow area. Okay, I wonder why there's no looted high-tech guns in Deepwater Guard Arsenal, because just saying something's looted is very boring. You have to have proper reasons for it. And also, half the time, just because you loot something doesn't mean you have the technology to use it, right? So, like, I know for me at least, like, I have, like, Tesla coils, for example, right? Because an eccentric Lightning Hoods inventor escaped, similar to Paphos style with a shipwright being captured, right? So you can do warp bits like that. Like my electric eel, for example, is all Tesla coils, based off the particle cannon that the casket bullet gets. It only has a particle cannon because we're required to have one by the devs, because they want to be able to show newer players how to build them. And I'm like, yeah, but okay. So my current goal right now is we just capture the leftover territory left over from Deepwater Guard's remains, and we don't worry about actually fighting the white players. We just want to clean up the border gore and fix up a lot of those little tiles, right? That's my only concern right now. So I think we need something fast to be able to hold off the white flares where we need them to. And we need something strong enough to hold off the white flares. Jerry rigged particle cannon, that takes ages to fire, but this punch always fits the looted field. Then yeah, go for it, build it. Look at the internals, you'll see why. No, I know why. I was one of the people who said, like, yeah, get this out of here, delete it. How bad is it? It's ammo storage? What? That's not what I wanted. There's mimics on this fin? Yeah, that's crazy. Someone really tried to solve it, eh? Oh my god, what the hell is this? The fuck is this? Oh, I miss the old days. Oh my god, I miss the old days of vehicle design. Alright, so we can do that. Keep that just as a idea, and then it technically comes out from right here, and that goes into what? 4x4s? Should be able to do that, no problem. Probably gonna regret trying to copy this one. About yay big here. That goes out by 4. Alright, now we're gonna do a proper Paphos style hull here. Because I do want to be able to have it actually, you know, look proper. Doing this rebuild is gonna be a lot more than I think I bargained for, honestly. Now that I'm looking at this. But you know what, that's the fun of rebuilds though. Sometimes you gotta have fun with it, you know? Is it even possible, or a ballista? Serious question now? Nuke catapult? Deepwater Guard doesn't use nukes. They don't have the technology to use them. That's the fin. Like, a lot of factions don't have access to nukes in this game. I think it's white players and up has access, because like, Onyx Watch doesn't have any nukes, as far as I'm aware. Could be wrong on that one, honestly, but I'd be quite surprised if they did have nukes. There we go, let's just build this up this way. Simply lobs an inert warhead as a kinetic. Just do Deepwater Guard plasma? Well, how would I justify that as the fin, right? That's my issue with Deepwater Guard plasmas. How would I make that sound fun and, like, be worthwhile? Also, Let's change up this pattern here, actually. This gets a little bit too squiggly, I find. We'll do 2. 1, 1. And then we'll come back to this. There we go. Okay, what are the 113 by 29 by 27? It's a whole lot, okay. Now, obviously, I don't want that big, bulky superstructure at the back, so I'll have to figure something for that. And on Onyx Watch, they have castles, and nuke ballistic can fit thematically there. They don't have nukes, though. They're a mercantile faction. Like, you can do a nuke catapult, it's just easy to do a nuke sub-object, but you can do a nuke catapult. But, like, I feel like a Deep Water Guard nuke could be a last-ditch weapon deployed by the DWG outpost when it gets a little help. They don't do that, though. They don't self-destruct. Like, at the end of the day, a Deepwater Guard pirate is just trying to survive lore-wise. He's not going to nuke himself. He doesn't have an ideology, chat. He's just trying to survive. The extreme poverty of Yanwal and Arawick is what leads him to piracy. He's not a fanatic like the White Flares. Not a piloted crap. No, but that's what I'm saying, though, right? Like, the Sea Cobra having a nuke back in the early days was already a big lore violation, but no, they wouldn't use nukes. Alright, honestly, I'm looking at those 4 paddle wheel setups. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything cool we can do with that, but I think I'm just going to reduce it down to 2 or maybe even 1. Maybe 1 right at the back, honestly. Turn the superstructure into a paddle housing. Kind of like what the Corsair does. Might be an idea. I'm hoping to get this craft going about 35 meters a second, though, if we can. That would be ideal for me. Because that's still slower than a Yellowfin, but it and 2 Yellowfins can be a quick response force. Keeping the force spread out over the craft makes it unique, that's true. Maybe I'll widen it out at the back, then. Could have 2 up front on the Hammerhead and 2 at the back, maybe, yeah. For Ashes, it would be a huge wall. It wouldn't make sense for Ashes, though. They would have bought... Who would sell nukes? Like, think about it. You guys are trying to justify something that doesn't make sense. There's no one in Ashes that would sell nukes. The Steel Empire has a monopoly on them. And White Flares would have gotten any of the amount that Lightning Hoods got. Like, there's no nukes left over for Onyx Watch to buy. We already have the Onikir with huge missiles being catapulted in Ashes once that bounty gets finished. Okay. Because I feel like the 4 paddle would imply that it's bigger than it actually is. Off-worlders from orbit? There's no off-worlders at the time frame for Ashes. Because the events at Foxmere don't happen until like a year after Ashes, I'm pretty sure. Because Ashes is about the Lightning Hoods revolution. Alright, chat, let's think about it this way. Let's take right here. There we go. Right here can be 1. Actually, let's double this up. If we want this to feel big, we'll build it up instead of out. You know what I mean? What an absolute critter of a build this is. What slot was this intended to fill? I am curious. So I'm suggesting it would be a single stolen nuke recovered during the SE collapse, just strapped to some hodgepodge missile. Okay, but last resort against what? If he nukes the enemy fleet attacking him, he also dies. A pirate lord, wait, you guys have to understand, psychologically, a pirate lord would not use a nuke. Because either he gets caught in the blast, or that means the enemy starts using nukes, and either way, he does not want to die. Okay, applying the same logic, who sells castles to Onyx Watch? They build them. They're literally the entire industrial base. I want to say this came in with the treehouse, or Deep Water Guard Easy was the bounty. That's crazy that this got accepted alongside the treehouse. The treehouse is... Just for reference, this was accepted at the same time as this. I just, for reference, chat. I need you guys to be able to see the reference here. Like, no shade to Kalani Kin. You know, newer builder, I assume at the time. But like, come on, really? I do love this, by the way, Corey. Such an absolute fucking cook of a craft. But yeah, nobody sells the castle's Onyx Watch. The castle tanks have always been theirs. The castle ships they started building because Deepwater Guard was raiding their sailing ships, and Steel Empire couldn't help them anymore. So the castle ships evolved out of the castle tanks. They're actually smart about the nuclear race wall. Yeah. Even funny, it could be a nuke craft, but the nuke doesn't actually work anymore. Well, yeah. An ICB with a pirate riding it. Fun fact, I did some of the decorative work on Bridge area with Kalani. Really? What went wrong? Oh, I see a little mannequin here. Crazy to me. Oh, actually, you know what? Looking at the, just saw it on the treehouse there. What if we have a center line paddle wheel, kind of like what the treehouse does, and have it covered on both sides? That could be an idea. Alright. There we go, and then have this just stem down here. So it doesn't look like it just immediately becomes metal, like we actually blend it into the metal. Something like this, I think, could work. There we go. And then that way we have room for the turret at the front. We can build like a little turret well for it up front. I'm not worried about that. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that works so good. Okay, 1 second. No, we got this, chat. I have an idea. I'm cooking now. Alright. I will say, but one of the reasons why I'm so asinine about the lore being kept is because otherwise you just end up with all factions feeling the same to fight, and that's just no longer a fun game. When every faction feels like each other, it's not fun anymore. For anyone, not just me, but like... And so that's why I'm being so like, no, I can't do it because of the lore. Again, as fan builds, if you guys want to build stuff, go for it. I'm never gonna, like, you know, stop someone from fan building. Is that enough room? That's not enough room for that turret. Oh, but you know what this is enough room for, chat? You know what this is enough room for? We got him again, chat. Every time. There's always enough room for torpedoes, chat. No, probably not, actually. I might put a little AA gun there or something, or maybe just keep it blank. We shall see. Probably room for a 1 by... Oh, true, 1 by 1 by 9 Siwas. Why didn't I think of that? That's so true. Many such Siwases. Let's actually, let's put this in here. Give him a little nose, you know? The nose, chat. There we go. Something like that. Just a little bit of decorative pieces. I don't do a lot of decorative pieces these days. Which is a shame, because I really enjoy doing them. Okay, we get this stagger in. Ooh, that's gonna be a messy stagger. You hate to see it. Alright, my next question is, do we know how big we want the guns on this fin? How big is the Pilferer Tetris usually? That is what? 7 by 7? Give or take? We'll go for 9 by 9 APS Tetris. I never get to do 9 by 9. And you know what? 9 by 9 actually kind of works perfectly for us here. So let's sink it down to like... maybe here-ish? I'm not sure. Missile Bay? I don't do a lot of missile bays. Maybe we could do some CLS there. We'll find out. New catapult or ballista is awesome, so somewhere it must fit. It doesn't fit with any of the factions. Because the only people that would do catapults slash ballistas is Onyx Watch, and they don't use nukes. Like, again, if you want to build it, go for it. I just don't think it fits in the campaign. And honestly, I feel like people overhype nukes. Like, they're not that interesting. It's just a big explosion. You know? Let's see how high we build that up, and then Potat will probably tell me, wow, this is dog shit. Like, give me more room, and I'll be like, okay, sounds good. You guys know how it goes at this point. Alright. Or, you know what, maybe actually, you know what, maybe I'll take this... Maybe once we're done streaming today, I'll take the time today to actually properly learn APS. Actually, that only goes down from... Yeah, okay, actually, that fits in perfectly. Okay, that actually works. I know we're doing a lot of Papo style here, but I'm gonna add on some side pontoons, I think, maybe. If ever ships, or maybe I'll add another ship as the bridge, I'm not sure yet. Single hull Riker is really hard to do, I find. Like, I love the patchwork, but how do we get that fast? Nukes go boom, true. Traditional ICB invents are alright. Yeah, nuclear torpedoes, that's an interesting idea. Like the idea of nuclear torpedoes, because technically underwater the shockwave would be more effective, right? The tail whiz, true. I don't know, I'll think about it later. Let's grab you. That's right in the middle of where the turret cap would go, though. That doesn't work. Gotta make it a little bit longer. Let's make this new an 8 slope one, I guess. There we go. Then we can do 3 back here. Let's do 2 back here so that way the turret cap isn't too far away from the edge. So, and we'll just stagger it up like that. Yeah, but like, you don't really care about the shockwave strength. Your target ain't surviving either way. True. Anytime one of them and it was for the Tide Reavers, I need to go back and make sure everything is alright on the Bloodfin before I call it an official craft. Okay, cool. You should send that into roast sometimes so I can see the nuclear torpedo. Carson never sends me any of the cool stuff in the roast. I'm so sad. There we go. Alrighty. That gives us quite a bit of room to work with. Especially if I actually change it. Let's do 2 meters up here. We don't get to do 2 meters very often. You know? Not right there. From here, I think, should work. It's like, think about it. How often do we get to do 2 meter increases, chat? You know? There we go. Alrighty. From here, that's a 2 meter back square corner. Is that? We can probably get away with doing this. And then just for you guys. And that should give me enough room for the turret cap and all that. Then I can also slope up into... Ooh, you know what? Those first 2 guns are on the same level, aren't they? They're kind of back to... we've kind of already done that with Freebooter. We've already done the back-to-back shenanigans before, so I'm not too worried about doing that again. So we can probably get away with changing that. More interested in a nuclear submarine. Can you use nukes to propel a submarine? Like an Orion drive? Probably not. At least not in this game. Using nukes to power anything is usually a one-way trip to, oops. Actually, no, that needs to be a 4 meter, so we're gonna turn that into an 8 meter. Right, okay. Go. Take this. And we work our way back. There we go. Now let's do that properly. Get the stagger on there properly. We can do this. Why would you know? The whole point of a sub is that they're stealth, and nukes are pretty much the least stealthy pin on the planet. Yeah, that's a fair point. Cannot say I'd be too happy if someone used a nuke as a submarine, honestly. Plus, imagine the pollution. My god. Yeah, it's always interesting to me, though, because a lot of people do have this conception that, like, you know, all the planets on Nidra are just doing whatever they want to fight a war, but it's not that. It's like they're trying to, a lot of them, like the Deep Guard, are just trying to survive. And even the Onyx Watch, they're just trying to trade, right? Like, they don't care about the war, but, oh, that's too high, actually. Whoops. Ooh, that's an interesting design little conundrum, then. How do I do that? I moved that one higher, I guess. Now that one. This is becoming too much Papo style. I'm gonna get rid of that design for now. Let's not do the Administrator. Let's work on something else first. Let's get a smaller design in. Because this is one of those things where, like, I wanted to try doing a new sub-style for each faction we go against. And I just don't know, like, do we counter the white flares with more melee to out-melee them? That's also an idea we could try. You know what I mean? Rebuilding the... Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to rebuild the Wanderlust. Where is it? I was thinking about this the other day. There's the Wanderlust. How do we recreate this behemoth is the real question. Because the hull itself isn't bad. Rosen should do a herringbone deck save. Jesus Christ. Alright. So it has a lot of BLS, it has the house on the back. The house on the back would be really fun to redesign, honestly. This is going to be another gold water build, though. Counter the white flares by matching their speed. That's an idea. That would just... I feel like that would quickly become VBR, though, is the issue. Catch and net? Ooh, not a bad idea. Harpooning the enemy, yeah, harpooning the enemy is also a good idea. What if we turn the Wanderlust into a whaling vessel, honestly? With harpoons. Actually, you know what? Whaling vessel with harpoons and a front and back turret could be an idea. That could be an idea, chat. I like the harpoons idea. Thank you, Elbor. Alright, what do they look like right now? Or let's look at an old-timey whaler ship. Even the new Japanese ones also could work. Ooh, you know what? What if we do a more modern style whaling ship? It's not the worst idea. Yeah, let's try that. We'll turn the Wanderlust into a whaling ship. Cram plus harpoons? No, I want to use APS because I want to learn how to do APS too. Make a deployable rubber net to set off nukes. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You guys have a lot of ideas. Keep in mind also that we have to make it viable in a campaign, like in a battle setting too. It can't just be a funny, silly idea. Alright, so the first thing I noticed with these whaling ships is that they have the ramp at the back. They have a split stern design, which is actually really cool. So let's get that in here. Let's do 5 up, I think. And then we'll do this for the bottom hull. No, we'll actually... Let's have some fun with this. Let's make it detailed. Alright. That actually might feel like it's gonna be too big. Where's the rear of that whaling vessel again? Okay, so the rear side is just completely flat. Interesting. Wait, you're not Vat Hitman? No. No, I can appreciate Vat Hitman does very silly ideas, but like I said, I like to be a lot more grounded in plausibility for my builds and lore-wise. Like, the lore is one of the most important things to me when I build. There we go. Alright, there's our little ramp there. So what we could do too is we could have a small craft pop out the back too. Like maybe I can make a a little midget submarine. That could work. Super low velocity APS with harpoons. Well, no, anything we do with APS needs to be rapid fire, because we want to be able to take out. We want to be able to take out the white flare stuff. You know what I mean? That's the big thing for me. Is like, we need to be rapid fire to take out the. It's just sadly it can't be a railgun. Actually, you know, that's an idea we could do. Maybe a railgun craft, like a coil gun type thing. So it's not like a super scientific railgun. It's a low tech railgun. If you just like put enough of magnets together, you can very easily get a railgun. So that could be an idea as well. Oh, I gotta crack my back. There we go. Oof. Yeah, the ideas aren't flowing today, you know? It's just one of those things. What do you think of Melor? You asked earlier, Melazor, about Melchior, didn't you? We already have a Melchiorata in Onyx Watch, so... You're fine as Melazor, honestly. So you can do a Dustman Railgun that's just completely unrecoil absorb. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's kind of an idea. That's kind of an idea. Okay, actually, let's take that antline we had earlier. The one that's driver submitted. The one that I said we'll fix it. What if we just turn that into a massive rail? No, because it's not going to be turreted, and we need something turreted. I guess if it fires fast enough, we don't need it to be turreted, do we, chat? If I think about it. Let's see what some of y'all have come up with and what I can steal from y'all. Because, like, imagine if we converted this into a massive railgun, you know what I mean? My ant can turn decently fast, can it? Okay. It's kind of an idea, though. That's an inordinate wealth like capitalism intended. Yeah, Chuck, you still owe me an Edward Fitzgerald, by the way. An Edmund Fitzgerald. I do want to see that sometime this week. Yeah, the antler might be. You know what? We'll just let's go draw something, because we also had the parlay that we were talking about in the past, right? We could always switch to drawing something, maybe. Because the truth is, I just don't have any ideas right now. It's not like oh, let's try this crazy thing. It's like I want like something that would actually work, you know? Yeah, I was redoing the split out. Yeah, the privateer I'm just gonna scrap because we don't need it anymore. Sea Jackal I'll save for when we're going against the Onyx Watch again. I have a bunch of whole templates here that we built up. Still need to get more of those built up. Yeah, see, I never even had a flagship idea for White Flares. Everything else I had an idea for, but... Royston, how's it going today? It's going pretty... I can't believe I actually managed to translate that on the fly. It's going pretty good. We beat the Deepwater Guard, and now I'm just... We're at war with the White Flares, so I'm trying to figure out the style I want to go against the White Flares with, you know what I mean? That's the main issue. Because I want to do the laser style for against White and Hoods, obviously. I have a very silly idea against GT, don't worry about that. Same with SD. Coral Grief is going to be submarine style against Onyx Watch. Barbarossa is just going to be a big battleship against Steel Striders. And Flotsam was meant to be against the Deepwater Guard, but it never did end up being against them. Do you mind if I glance at how you organize your ship files? Yeah, pretty much I just have, this is my easy campaign, 2024/2025 now. But I just have, if I'm working on a craft, I have it in an individual folder, and if I completed it, it just goes in here. And then I have flagships, which are for the different faction substyles. Could have an army of little dudes. Yeah, what I'm trying to discuss right now is I'm trying to discuss an overall theme. Matching the White Flare's speed was discussed. But I don't know how Deepwater Guard would do that unless we do... Ooh, you know what? Okay. Matching their speed. What if we get some massive airboats going? Similar to the Scrapper and the Shuriken. Because that would make sense for them to be fast to match the speed. They would be amphibious, which would be very nice, and they could have APS. The only issue is that they won't be armored. Unless we do, like... What if we do something like the Channel Hovercraft, but armed? Royston became an expert in roar speak as was foretold. Oh god. Using hand cranks to charge up a laser or railgun with the laser musket? Ooh, that's an idea. That would be pretty funny. I already have the lighthouse laser idea for the Siren's Call, but... Hoverston sounds cool. Yeah, if we do like a hovercraft style. Could be an idea. Because, like... We could easily do like a frigate that has like four airboat props, and then we can do a smaller version of a shuriken, or not a smaller version of a shuriken, small, like between Scrapper and shuriken size for ourselves with better weapons. Like just have, or just even have like an airboat monitor that just has a fast fire and APS that can take on White Flares. But hey, it's just instead of faster, bigger gun. Okay, but bigger gun's not really a theme. Gotta go sleep. Yeah, have a good one, Melzor. Bullet is big enough, speed doesn't matter. Cram users be like. Also, fun fact, Elbor, the reason why your idea doesn't work for reducing visual detection is because smoke goes both ways. That would also reduce my visual detection, and Deepwater Guard is only allowed visual detection. Just strap winds to a Kopesh? Ah, why didn't I think of that? What an idea. Yeah, this is a little glimpse into how I develop substyles when I build stuff, by the way, guys. Like, this is how I developed a lot of Shogunate stuff as well. As I just sat there and be like, what's the theme? I want a theme, and I want a uniqueness about it, right? So building up a hovercraft slash like airboat style is pretty unique because there's only two. Like, you know, just pretty much we expand the Scrapper and Shuriken out into a style instead of just having them be part of Goldwater. Yeah, we're talking about my own army, not yours. Okay, well, I saw Carson saying it wouldn't work as well, so I thought you were suggesting something. I didn't scroll up all the way. So I need to learn advanced cannon. In my defense, it's not a good defense, but it's what I have. Fair enough. I don't use APS very often either, so this is why I want to build this idea so that I can use APS for it. How are these hulls done? I see a lot of metal and purple wood. They're very thin is the issue. We have to build like a thicker version of these hulls. Which I'm not sure how we would do that. I like the idea of having the engines on the back. That's fine. we'd have to skip the paddle wheels and the sails, so that would already make it unique because we're not using those. We'd have the big props. So essentially, we'd just be making a faction of hydrofoils. Because once you get fast enough, we're going to need hydrofoils to keep them stable, right? Similar to what we do with the yellowfin, so. Less speed equals more time before shells impact equals a higher chance that they miss due to how much they have to lead their shots, yeah. Especially with how squirrely the white flares are. Like, they go back and forth quite a bit, right? So. Like the APS is the 8mm anti-88mm. I don't see how that would help us. You know what, chat? I'll end early here for today. Because we did our goal of beating Deepwater Guard. And I will come up with ideas over the next little while, I think. I think that's what I'll do today. I had fun today, but I'm at one of those things where a creative impasse just isn't fun to sit around for, so there's no reason to extend that. But yeah, there we go. Take the helmet off. Aside from that, tomorrow, hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have thought of something that we can work on to beat the white flares, or we'll just do another standardized build and stream. It's gonna be the regular. We'll figure out what we do. Whether I do the Falkenheim or something like that, we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be all for me today, I think. I'll get some ideas going for tomorrow. We can brick out some stuff, see how it goes. Already Bison. Yeah, no worries, have a good one. Visually, I mean. Yeah, fair enough. So kind of caring, but now he's gone. Of course, the moment I wake up, stream is over. Sorry, set up. We're gonna be back tomorrow, I promise. And we did the extra campaign today because I wanted to have some fun with the campaign. 2 barrels, synced, pumping shells. Yeah, it might be an idea. A lot of fast fire and craft will have double barrels. We'll see. I'll definitely want to do some open top ones though, but I'm gonna have to think of some, at least some armored hovercraft designs or armored airboat designs. So that'll be interesting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining today. I think we're gonna go raid Cat. I haven't seen Cat in a while and I miss her. So Cafe, Foxtail. So we'll set up that raid there. See what she's up to. She's doing power washing simulator, which is pretty cool. But yeah, aside from that, that's all from me today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.